Yo,
Yeah, man.
yeah, I think we're live. Took a while to set up, but yeah, man. Um, yeah, as we're talking about that. We're talking about that, and tonight, people,
Right.
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this just in a vibe. We're gonna talk about. We never know. The conversation might take another route. However, it's gonna be a football show tonight. It's gonna be a show, folks, where we talk football. We talk players, um, players that we think has the potential, players that we think is just the right footballing education to get them to the next level.
That's right.
And I'm wondering if there's a. I think the business of personal training football players must probably be a big. There must be a big gap in the market because you would have think that there is somebody around the world who could fix the player, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's another thing. The, when you look at the player, the last Unity Cup, a lot of people thought, all right, maybe the player has turned the corner on the inconsistency because he did have a good goal, a good Unity Cup. I think everybody was excited about Renaldo Cephas after the Unity Cup. However, we saw that. I also know for a fact that Kevin doesn't have the connections in England as much as people would think. Because when you look at agents, they don't have feet in every market. If you look at the market, you look at the pathway of his players, the Shamar Nicholsons, the Norman Campbells, the Trevante Stewarts. Look at their route into Europe. It's always in one of those countries in Slovenia or somewhere maybe down here in Serbia.
So they have the same agents.
Yeah, they all have the same agent.
Cephas and Boza have the same agent.
They all have the same agent, and Kaim Dixon.
What?
Yeah, they all have the same agent.
I guess that's why they all play the same.
And they're all wanting to be, they're all just short of being slightly a bit better. Look at all his players. All his players don't really, not one of his players yet has really turned the corner into a proper pro. So Renaldo Cephas, people love the speed, but the inconsistency is something that people always goes back to, or some would say his lack of awareness when to pick up his head, when to shoot, and when he does shoot, he flukes the shot. His adrenaline takes over, and he doesn't connect with the ball consistently in a good football action. So that's Renaldo Cephas for you in a nutshell. Not saying that Renaldo Cephas can go to the Premier League, but I'm also saying that Renaldo Cephas can play in the Premier League if we have a message. This is a message to the agent. Go ahead first, Belt Bucker Boss.
Yeah, so Cephas need a lot of improvement, bro. Cephas already got the speed. I think he need a personal trainer when season is off or after every game in play on home ground. He need a personal trainer who will teach him to plot over the football, try get inside the box, lift up him head, place the ball to one of the far corner. Not just kick the football with power, but place the football. You need to have cone set up, things set up to teach him to be more technically brave, using body. You already have the speed, but you have to use your body like a Thierry to shield off defenders and make create opportunity. If you're not score, you must be assisting with that speed. You know, because you don't have this style or flair like a Luton Shelton. Luton Shelton had the speed, but him have the finish also. And Cephas, you're missing the finish. You have the speed, and I don't think you use the speed wisely either. You run and you get down the line, and you don't have no intention even crossing the football on someone's feet. You don't look up to cross the football. You run down the line and you just square the ball, and anywhere you go over the goal, you go into the back. The way back over to the corner flags, bro. You need a personal trainer who will tell you, bro, when you beat two defender or a defender, it's time for you to look up on top of the box or look up where you can find a player. Just use the speed to beat a player and have all the gap and all the space, but do not make use of that opportunity. You understand? With the speed where you have, you need a personal trainer who will talk to you.
Yeah, and that's why me and Belt Booker Boss was having this discussion off air, people, because I keep it 100 with you guys. You see what I said? Me and Belt Booker Boss were having this discussion off air, and I said we need to let people hear this for real, like, and this is what became a message to Renaldo Cephas' agent. As I said, he shouldn't get just any personal trainer. And I don't think how that trainer should work with Renaldo Cephas is having him out on a big field working with him. This is a close range workout.
Yes, sir.
Even indoor, in tight spaces. Start developing your awareness. I need to know, are you working off triggers to when you feel like picking your head up, or you're just playing naturally with your head down? Because then you need to get him a balance between feeling comfortable with his head up to where he knows,
which is right,
I can cut inside and shoot, or
yes,
I can take it down the line. With your head down, you cannot cross the ball in, so you only have one more option. You only have one option, is to run around the person and try to cut in, and then when you hold up your head, you're in shock where all your teammates are.
Nobody's there. Nobody not reached, but yet still across the football.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you have to make more positive play where you make an impact. Like, fans should have say, yo, once him beat a defender there, we know we're going to score. We know we're going to score, because guess what? Cephas is going to look up and make a positive pass, and if it not going to pass, he's going to attempt to kick it in the goal. Have the keeper safe. Just not kick the football with just pure power. You have to place it. You have to think about how Salah them play. When Salah them did on top farm, when them man they go on the right wing, bro. And when you see Salah trap or Ian Robin or any one of them on the trap, bro, keeper have to look far post.
Yeah, and that's what the conversation was born out of people. Tonight we're doing this like a radio style now, like, didn't even change up some stuff in the back there, but you guys get the gist of what we're doing. We just want to talk some football, and we're talking about a specific player, but that everybody in Jamaica can agree that the potential is there.
Yeah, of course.
But we also can agree that something is missing.
And that's what he probably need as well. You say, bro, he need a personal trainer. Invest in a one Cephas. The money where you use buy fancy clothes and buy car and stuff, bro. Invest in yourself. Because in the long run, bro, I tell you, so you only probably have 2 more years leaving a Jamaica team before you get cut. If you're not going to use your speed wisely, bro. You have 2 more years to make good decision, bro, and become one of them hit player there where Leon Bailey name is removed. It's all about Cephas, that Jamaican player, bro, who is making impact in Europe. Is now going to probably the Bayern Munich or in somewhere in England, West Ham. Bro, your name for your call there, so bro. The level you need to step up, brother. You have to step up, you have to grow every day. The older you get is the wiser you get. You must think, you watch EPL, you watch players. You see players who have speed and how them use it and be the player every season. Or for them club, it's just this one player who will make an impact. Bro, you have to develop yourself, bro. Spend money, invest in your food, in your diet, in our personal coach, bro. And focus, bro. Be that guy, bro. Either you have to go lose some weight or what you have to go do. Or you have to go do more sit-ups or bro, you have to find a way how you're gonna make a big impact in the next year or two, bro. Because we're
Yeah,
not gonna continue
yeah.
with this type of Cephas ball game,
No,
kick and run. Bro, you have to get technical. Bro, you leave
yeah,
Jamaica, bro, you have to step up to a top notch. Bro, when you come back in the national team, we're supposed to say a different Cephas. Control with
yeah,
confidence, run with confidence. Place the ball where they need to go and just run and kick the football. Bro, you can't there Europe and then place there and improve. And when you come back here, you look like rocks, bro. Like you need to go back at JPL, bro. Like, bro, invest in yourself, brother.
mm,
Suppose I get him chance and him not invest, him not have no skill, nothing. Suppose I do not improve, bro. You know, improve, you
yeah.
can't even use your left foot,
But
brother.
what
You
is
can't even
what
use.
is the underlying thing here is that, as I said, those players are under the same agent. So is it
That's
that
that.
what is that agent's expectation of these players? Is it just something spontaneous happening, or you are carrying out best practices to get the players? People, they're gonna have to start paying for at some point at JT Consulting. They're gonna have to some point acquire our services, because it seems like there's has to be a gap in the market. You know, there has to be a gap in the market. Why they're not doing it? Because it's also the obvious, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm wondering why they're not doing it. Is it something that they know that we don't know? That they said we're just not doing it.
The
Ca-
Dixon. The Dixon.
You
You
are
have
now
to improve, bro. You're like, yeah, me see a
your
score your
number
club
one
Dixon
radio
to you, bro.
station.
You have to improve, brother. Either you go eat more or you get technical skill more. Like when you touch the football, you're supposed to create something, bro. Just not just kick and run. You were supposed to hold your own, bro. You're there England now, brother. And I left Jamaica now. On the way, gym there, bro, good health. Everything they run on the dog, gonna can't complain, dog, gonna make money too. So dog gonna invest in yourself, brother. On a weak foot, on a work on a weak foot, and I come back to Jamaica, we say, I say, yo, the man left foot a fire, the man using weak foot more than him using strong foot. Bro, like investing on yourself,
Your
brother.
number one
After
radio
training,
station.
bro, wanna try go do some hard work, train or running something, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like echo in your back there, so me a echo.
No, it good, man. I test. May I try see if something will come up. Well, oh, so it should be playing while we're talking. Yeah, man. Continue.
You would be better than Portugal League. I don't know nothing about Portugal League. You know anything about Portugal League?
You are now tuned
Yeah, like,
in your number one radio station.
would it be better if he moved to where Norman Campbell is? Was that a better league? A quicker league?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That sound is working perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, the Portuguese league, Sporting. That's where Ruben Amorim comes from, the ex-Manchester United coach. Sporting, Arsenal just beat Sporting, I think this past weekend in Champions or last week in Champions League, rather. So, I think the league is a bit weak. The Portuguese league, I think it's very weak. That Portuguese league. I think it's a
So
very
that wouldn't be a good move. So probably Norman Campbell League probably is better. What do you think? Speed, way faster.
well.
I don't know about technical there. I don't know how technical better they
The
are.
Japanese
Because I don't
are
watch that
the
league.
Japanese are technical. They were able to beat England recently. Yeah, they beat England in those friendlies, and that Japanese team looks very cohesive. They look very cohesive, my friend. I'm telling you.
I don't know, but Cephas, you have to improve, bro. You cannot come back to Jamaica looking like that, bro. And I believe you can improve if you have the right person around you. Where in your brain 24/7 and say, yo, we don't see it, brother. We are training. We put what you work, we put in a training. Let me see the changes. When me see that beat a defender there, and then me move and look up in a space and I look for my striker or my midfielder to get the football. And once me play the ball, me don't stand up. We keep running and I look back for the football, bro. Like, Cephas, you have to think about that. You have the speed, bro. You make a one. You don't have to take the football and dribble all the time, bro. You get the football, you make one move or two move with it, and then back to the player and move it. You need to get in near the 18-yard or the 18-yard box, bro. And use your skill, bro. You plot or move how you need to move to improve or assist to a goal in your team, bro. Not just this run down and then beat a man and you're probably lucky if you score a goal. And bro, him can't go to the EPL. It's just that he need a personal trainer. Him already has speed where you need at England. Him already have speed. Yeah. Enough man I say him can't go to EPL, bro. You already have his speed. You just need to work on your technical and when how to use your speed, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need that's why we think you need a personal trainer, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're probably gonna need to change your agent because it seems like your agent happy with the amount of money where them get for you. I think you could have earned more money if you get a personal trainer. You could get to a higher league, bro. The championship or something, bro. Where you're down in Europe, somewhere in the Bundesliga, bro. You have it, brother. But you have to use your brain, bro. You need somebody where in your brain 24/7. You sleep night and day about thinking, becoming technically better with both of your foot there, just not with the right foot. You're supposed to work on your left foot, bro. So if you come to play Jamaica and then put in the middle, bro, you're supposed to be efficient to use both foot, bro, and look like a baller, how baller to look, brother. And the Williams could have used them 2 foot, bro. The whole of them man, they could have used them 2 foot. Yeah, so you have to improve, bro. And it's not like back then. When I make money, dog, investing on yourself, bro. Mm-hmm. Make a legacy, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought this I go for Dixon too. But anything myself you see fast Dixon, you still need that same type of energy there too, bro. Like when they are England, bro. When they are Jamaica again. When they were everything, the ball, they enough ball. When have gym. Bro, go work out in the gym, bro. So, me don't know, bro. Me don't know if an agent are the problem or an owner are the problem. I wouldn't be happy with my agent just have me thinking that's it. This is the club and me just need to just go and score some goal and stay there for now. Bro, if you think about England, bro, every youth leave Jamaica want to go play EPL. Bro, we're not supposed to put in the work, dog. Put in the work.
Exactly. Players need to start putting in the work. But the agent, as I said, the agent you need to know what's the potential cap he sees on the player. Like what he thinks that player's market value is. That's also important. Because if me and you we're looking at the player as what he can be potentially, his agent is probably just looking at it like all right, this player is just gonna be a mid-tier player for me. Maybe
them probably need to change agent, bro. And I see why Dixon and Boza them and Cephas them play like that. Because now it makes sense. I never know them have the same agent. And that's a Norman Campbell them. And that's why them play like that. There's no level of improvement. Them just that's
same.
It for them. It's like them agent just say, yeah, we get them out of Jamaica, so we're good. Them a eat a food and me a eat a food. We're good. We're good, dog. Just go and make some money. Like, brother,
that's what I say.
More than that, brother.
That's what I said to you. Say, what do you think? He
already broke, but
what is his agent thinks? You know what I mean? If his agent just see like, hey, I got this player, he's just gonna make some money, dog. We good. You see me? Then me get it.
Like, the agent have to do better than that, bro. See first, me see you with the speed, bro, and enough players want the speed where you have and have it, bro. So them have to be more skillful or play more simple football, bro. You have the speed. Your agent need for you to say, yo, me can make big money off of you. You know me, I got to get a personal trainer for you. I want you to be technically better, use both foot, and you know when to run and when to make the part. Because me see already, when you play a Unity Cup, bro, me swear, bro, let me tell you this. Me honestly, in my head, I say, Cephas, I'll get a big contract after that.
Yeah. The way I'm playing, me feel
Sit down
saying
here, me not tell nobody.
yeah, me thinking
Huh?
they'll get a big contract after that as well.
Bro, me by how him and Dixon play, bro. I mean, I say,
They
yo,
play well.
if I was a scout in the stadium, bro, you come a Fulham or one of them team there, bro. Because we are going to work on you. Because that's what we want to see. You go down the line and square the football perfectly for Russell, perfectly for Dixon. And that's what we want to see in a football, brother. So me I say, bro, you have to get a big contract now. I guess your agent never talked to nobody at England or something. I don't know. I swear, bro, Cephas was going to get a big contract at England. And me never hear name called for any of the even championship team, bro. Me no hear not. Me no know if anything else that go around saying them did a look for him. But bro, it's not like when me so hear taxi them name a call say them probably going to end up a Newcastle, Andre Blake them, bro. Cephas, me never hear name called for no EPL team, bro. I true. Me don't know if your agent have a problem, bro. I don't know, bro. But you need to think into it, bro. Like, what you really want to have out of life with football, bro? Is it just money or you want to go to another high level like the Leon Bailey them? Because, bro, you could have moved on to be better than Leon Bailey, bro. You can't believe in yourself, youth.
Yeah.
Believe, bro. You can't do it. Because me have your speed, brother. I not ask you. Me have to make it in England. I could have lift 10 amount of weight every day and eat properly and train hours upon hours, bro, and sleep. No party, nothing. Focus on getting a contract in England. For once we touch England, we know it's gonna happen. Him can go championship. But bro, yeah, him can go championship, but me no hear no team a look on him, bro. Me no hear nothing in the media. Me no hear nothing. Me no hear no man a say, yo, you know, so me hear say him could have end up down as Leicester. Me no hear nothing, bro. And we have so much championship player. And none of the championship baller them now say to them coach say, yo, you know, so me have a young baller from Jamaica we good, bro. You know when Omar Daly them and Teddy them they go at England, bro. Them used to spread the word around in England. I say, yo, bro, me have a Jamaican who me can kind dog where him good coach. Me I tell you. Him play left midfielder, XYZ. Bro, no connection now because he look like no good dog, like Aaron no improve like man coming out training and I say, yo, no ready dog. And no man now pull no string phone the dog. But then baby them and the whole of them man they used to pull string for each other. Everybody a pull string and I say, yo, the man, yeah, give him a chance, make him come a trial. The Dean Kelly them. Bro, we need players like all them the back in the team, bro. We need a flair player in the midfield. We need players where are confident to beat players, brother. And still make good decision, bro. They ravel them. Beat players and make good decision after you beat 2-3 man, bro. Just not kick away the ball because you beat 2 man fancy. Like, bro, we need players where have aggression, hungry, the Teddy Johnson them. Them head still focus after them beat 2 man. Them still not get out. Them not overreact or not. Them still focus. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
QPR. Instead could have play for QPR. So the agent them need for attack in the championship, bro. Like if me you were your agent, bro, me get your personal trainer, me attack, get you inside that place there, bro. Because once we get in a championship, me know me can make connection in a English league for you. Once you have put in the work, I will get your personal trainer.
Kevin have 2 players in England. He have Kyle Dixon and another African defender.
Which African defender? Who him play for?
I'm not sure. But if we look it up, it's there. I'm not sure which team he played for. I don't even know if he's at Charlton as well or he's at another club. I'm not sure.
Oh,
but,
QPR or Sheffield.
He have 2 players in England. But as I said, I don't think he has made enough progress as an agent as well to get his players into England on a bigger contract. You see me? I don't think he has done enough. But guess what? He probably just accept that these guys, they're just good football players who are mercenaries who can just make me some money. And if me have a lot of them, me I get a percentage of every one of them, even if them just sign to a club. I think that's you know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Is the agent the overweight dude? Is that dude a bigger and fat?
I don't think so. He's not overweight.
I mean, knowing that they just get too comfortable now, like he's a dude where just okay with life and him happy and him make money and him not worried. them not really care if Cephas them and go to another. If Cephas drop off out of the club, them can find one little pretty, one little club round one corner if he could carry him same way. Him nah push to get him, bro. Like, bro, some of the agent is a joke to, bro. Like, gonna have good player with her speed, bro, and now make it go to waste, bro. Look on Luton Shelton them, bro. I think Luton Shelton did the best. Him just probably never get the opportunity to go all the way. But Luton Shelton them make the use of the opportunity, bro, with the speed we have, bro. You used to watch the game then with Luton them, brother. And them man they show it, say, yo, you only if nobody never tell us a Luton come from Jamaica, you won't even think you'd think him come from one of them Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Ivory Coast. You'd think say one of them baller there. The way him used to play. When we used to watch Luton Shelton. With the speed and how him use it effectively. You understand?
Yeah, I saw evil when Luton Shelton came for that World Cup qualification. Baller kick said, JT, you have to go Jamaica. How a farm where product young talents. No man, bro, I have plans for Jamaica, you know, because anything me touch at Jamaica, bro, as some diamond Africa before them leave Jamaica, them are gonna know everything we're required in a football. So me I go just took point and say, by the time I see him move around, I say, alright, how much telling him can take for how long? For me get him to do him, I say, because I think too some of these players are leaving Jamaica underdeveloped and lack the knowledge. Because remember, you know, that's why Norman Campbell and those players end up in those leagues around the world, you know, and it takes them 2 to 3 seasons to really get another better move. Because you see, he made the move to Denmark. Shamar Nichols was to Shalawa or something like that, and so Norman Campbell was down there in one of those back country in Slovenia or something, or Moldova or whatever, and him start get some good results. So he got the move to Denmark. That the Danish league is right under, I would say, like the French and the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? So because remember, Denmark has a club, FC Copenhagen, in Champions League almost every year, and he's one step away from the Bundesliga or French League One or the top of the Belgian league. But Kevin move him, Norman Campbell don't go to Japan because it's just a payday in Japan now. He's because you know what I mean. So you take him back out of Europe again. His next move should have been, as I said, French League, or the Belgian League, or the Dutch League One, and be trying to aim for the championship in England. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That should be his pathway. But I think the agent just says like, these guys are just not good enough, you know. It's a good chance that the agent has thinks that.
Wow. Man, I say, how me know the agent not try? Well, if the agent not try, bro,
if the
just
agent
probably
not
not have the
try,
connector.
then provide us with evidence.
Yeah, like, bro, if you really a try, like, bro, me have a player. If I was any of those player, bro, and me want to go far, bro, me feel like me that change agent, bro. Me I tell you, bro, because my goal is to get in England. You as my agent supposed to help me, influence me and talk to me and tell me, say, bro, you can do more, bro. You just need me. I go get a personal trainer for after every training, bro. Me want you work on this, bro, because me there running a football for a long period of time, bro. And me see where you could have make a big impact in one of them big club, yeah, bro. Me I try to get a personal trainer for you that for work on your decision making. Your decision making are very pro Cephas, and that's why enough of the fans them have you as a dunce ball, because your decision is very poor.
I think it's
And
just
that's why man like me.
So let me just get Crispy up to speed. Crispy, we're talking tonight. Basically, Renaldo Cephas. I don't know if you heard the show early on. Did you get any part of the show?
No.
Okay. So just to get you up to speed, Renaldo Cephas, as we're saying, we're talking about basically things that I thought his agent could have done to get him closer to becoming a Premier League football player, but we said it might come down to their agent just knows that they're not, or he doesn't believe they're good enough, or the players are not doing enough, but it could be a number of things that's the problem. Why he
I
hasn't
don't
become
think
that.
I don't think Cephas will make it in England.
You just come
No,
out
no,
brawling and say that.
because they grade very hard, and when a player is not heady, they don't last very long in England, at least in the top leagues.
You think say them really mark hard, bro? You really think that?
Yes, you know what I mean.
I don't
It has-
agree with that, bro. I don't agree with that. You know why? Because if Cephas or Dictor, any of them are Whisper were born in England, bro, they will be playing championship football. So I don't think it's marked, bro. I don't think it's marked.
This notion that a player in Jamaica is graded harsher than because he graded harsh because he's from Jamaica. I don't buy it. If you're good, you're good.
No. But Crispy, what we've been talking about as well is, you look at the agent. Even though he might not meet the standards of what I'm telling you, I'm also telling you a little bit about the market as well. When you look at his agent, I explained to Belt Buckle Boss, all the players are for the same agent in Kevin, Kahim Dixon, Renaldo Cephas, Shamar Nicholson, Travon Diswa, they're all under his management. And as I said, they're all just missing that little thing that tips them over the edge of becoming a good player. And that is consistency. Doing the same thing consistently. So me and Belt Buckle, we were proposing that the player on his off season get a real specialist, where Renaldo Cephas is now we would say a test case for an experiment. We want to know a player who has this amount of speed as Mbappe or those players, why is his impact so limited? And they will be able, by just working with him in sessions. I'm talking about a pro now, somebody in Europe who's like somebody's I want to know, can somebody make this guy a better footballer? And because we know the attributes are there, it's just the brain is, that part of the brain seems to be missing, and I would want to know from somebody professional.
Well, what you're also not taking into consideration is that intellect is fixed. We tend to get shy about this reality, but you're born with a significant portion of your intellect. You cannot be taught certain things. It's not.
But how there's a way to supplement intellect through repetition and some kind of triggers to make that player almost, you design a clock. It's like I'm designing a football neural link, an invisible neural link, like a clock in his head of triggers of what need to take place on the field when you want him to do certain things, like let him know now is not a good time to shoot.
You bring up a point in the JT, but you have to understand that Cephas comes with that famous Jamaican ego. So you're right in that you might be able to teach a particular player a thing or two, but not a Jamaican player. The one who was born in Jamaica in one of those hellhole ghettos, who as soon as he shows some talent, he's the man. You are not going to teach him anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
it's going to be tough.
No, but we want to take the because if we went in your direction, we wouldn't have a show tonight, because we would just all have to agree that the player is no good.
No,
I am not saying he's
No.
good.
I'm just saying what you're saying, could be right just as much as what we're saying. But I'm saying it's such a good thing in a way where we know Crispy's perspective on that. However, I think a majority would disagree with him though, And but then that's why that discussion would range, because he can be the one guy that's right, but the majority can be right. That in this case, majority even bolster your argument of anybody who gets the majority that the player is a decent player. Somebody says that is why the way Jamaica developed, like you said, JT. Yeah, and if you were watching the show, Crispy, this was a brilliant start we had to this show here. Bill Boss really. We talk about his agent, Kaim Dixie is at Charlton. There's gonna have to be a decision make on that player
Player.
at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back in Jamaica.
That's what I'm
Playing,
worried about, bro.
playing.
Like, bro, is your agent thinking, or you already have other plans gonna carry you go down a QPR or Reading or one of them teams that go work for you? Like, bro, where you at? All your players you have agent, Kevin. Mr. Kevin or where you be. Bro, all of them look like them art if you come back to Jamaica, you know, bro. Them a box round or some little league, you know, bro. That mean you do something wrong, you know, bro. They them a box round, you know, dog. Anytime them man, them coach or manager can just pull the chip in a dog and say that, you know, bro. That's it for Dixon, man. I think he's a good little kid, but he's not cutting it, bro. Like, bro, the club alone can't help you, bro. You have to help yourself and help your players, them, brother.
Hmm.
We want to see the players them improve.
But I think we're agreed, you know. I think I don't remember. I don't know if JT remember the conversation.
One second,
where
Crispy. People. Welcome back. We're doing this is, as I said, I think we're gonna be doing a series of radio shows
Your number one
on
radio
live
station.
here. But you know we're doing it this way. Anytime you see the radio show logo, I have to have something that comes up in the title so people can know when it's the radio version, when nobody's on screen. It's the radio version. Like now, we decided to have this conversation. It started out of me and Belt Bucker Boss talking tonight, and I said Renaldo Cephas is Renaldo Cephas. I don't know if Grammy calling the show. All right, let me see. I don't know. I just believe that I have to see it, that it cannot be taught for me to believe that it cannot be taught. That's what I'm saying. I would want to hear from somebody more professional than you, Crispy, because guess what? Than me and you, because guess what? There is also a cultural bias there, because you know the player emotionally as well. You know the player because you're a Jamaican. But maybe the player have another belief in himself that he can get there. Grimy, were you listening to the topic?
No, sir, me just tune in, man. Me see a thumbnail, so me just tune in and then me start read up the comment them and thing. So that's why I was just checking. You know?
Okay, so you're up
listen
to
first
speed.
before we.
Yeah.
Where's it?
Yeah. So yeah, man. So you're catching up. Yeah, the Renaldo Cephas, Crispy saying, I'm saying that Crispy is saying that the player cannot get any better. I feel like that's me putting a limit on his potential, and I'm saying that's why I said I'd rather him go to a professional on his off season, and that professional becomes
Try work on him.
and if that can't work, bro, when he goes back to play, we don't know what else we can do, bro. We have to just accept it and say he can't get better.
So what makes you think he can get better?
I just think that they have to get him with what I realize is I'm all right.
Okay.
Not sure.
Hold on. Stop.
Mhm.
Stop. What is the basic of a winger? Then teach you football, all in a PE. But then teach you basics as a winger. What is the simplest thing a winger supposed to do? Alright, when you're training, let's put it in a training. Coach, get the ball from the midfielder and him knock it to one of the winger, right? Him always tell us to push it down the line and then square. No?
Yeah.
So if them not do the basics as professional, when me not wrong Crispy if you say they not gonna learn nothing more.
But Grimy family, when you go at some team, brother, you see like all the basics where you learn, but push it down the wing and cross it in.
Yeah.
There's some teams not playing like that.
No man, listen to JT, they're not playing like that, but the basic of a winger is always try to beat your defender or try to beat the player, right? And put the ball on the 18 yard, put the penalty spot or the 6 yard box or somewhere there so fi attack a square. I mean, how do the teams then get square in? Then put the ball to the winger and the winger charge up and square the ball so the forward can get it. The 9 can get it and them thing there.
But
I mean,
think
if
Cephas
I
can
mean
do
we
that.
don't want. I mean, we not seeing do it, brother. So you have to say can do it, and I basics we are talk about. We not talk
Them not
about.
seeing it in a Unity Cup, man.
Yeah, come on, one
No,
half
man.
something,
Yeah,
man.
so
Jesus.
guess what? Grammy, now you have to catch up back on this part of the show. What we said was no. What we saw in the Unity Cup, right? The fact
Who
that
let him do that? Who make him do that?
no, bro, you're gonna have to hear me out, all right? I'm gonna enlighten you on what I'm trying to say. We all can agree that we saw what he did at the Unity Cup, and we thought, as I said on the show earlier, we thought, yes, him turn a corner. But what I'm saying is, what I've recognized is, the only problem Cephas has is he's not able to do that same thing consistently over and
Yeah.
over. And that we are talking about, bro.
And that we want to see happen. And
Yeah,
you have the
but-
potential.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you, I mean, I say, it can that be taught? Can that be taught to where him can be able to do that thing? Because look how him simplify the game that the Unity Cup and look dangerous when him with them. You can do that against
word, man.
anybody.
That's how I know he
Yeah,
got it.
you can do that against anybody who gives you that space
That's-
in football to do that.
That's why I say. That's why I said it. That's why I say it. If you know you get so much praise by just doing the simple, what is making you not doing the simple?
But that
Or
is,
doing it on a consistent basis? The simple is
it's
just
not
the simple.
just simply, because here one now. What we also saw is people. Thank you for everybody for joining us. We're not looking for a big show right now because Ryan is live. We don't really go live this time of night, but we were having this conversation, me and Bill Buckabass off air, and I said, because I can't be on here talking about speed every day. I say I need to just talk about football and how we can see players going forward. You know what I mean? I just get no fun out of that. So when we look at a Renaldo Cephas, I'm saying the player showed. So it's like looking for oil. You see, you get back some results that you're not really sure about, but the potential. If the oil is under there, we hit the jackpot. That's the thing with Renaldo Cephas. I'm saying, does his agent would want you invest some money in the player on a specific, like his off season, get him to work with a football mind, a French or a Dutch or somebody, and they string him up to some, they string him up to these motion computers or whatever, and find out what is he doing when he's doing something right, and what is he not doing when he's doing something wrong. And if those people can come back to me and say, brother, machine can't fix, we say, all right. But I believe that with that speed that he has, that's Premier League level speed. That's Premier League level speed. I think so.
Yeah.
It's just the agent need to get him a personal trainer, guys. Once the agent get him a personal trainer, bro, this
it's
man
not
can
any
go to the
personal
highest
trainer
level,
doing it.
bro.
You have to say that correctly.
That can't work, brother.
You have to say that correctly.
I mean, look, as a man in the comment section, say, look on the cricketers, them, bro. When they go England, bro, enough players in England where I play county cricket, them can make West Indies team, but them not get no call. But they're good, they improve. Leaving Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, but them just not get the opportunity. But them way better than some of the man we are playing a West Indies team right now. And them get personal training. They get different training, bro. And them discipline, bro.
What age you think a player stop learning?
Probably 28 or 29.
So I say, Bailey stop learn. Bailey can't get better.
Yeah, man. Bailey not nothing more to learn, bro. Him not go gym. Him not work.
Hold on. A man will prove in a world, yo. You are saying done. And the man will not prove it, you know, saying can do it.
Because I see full potential with that speed, bro. See if I supposed to play a highest level, bro. With that type of speed.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm supposed to, bro.
Up on the track, me see him. On the track, me see him, brother. To tell you the truth, brother. To tell you the truth, bro. To tell you the truth, it's the same. Alright, tell you the truth. The same, what Tyrese Campbell was doing in the game, right? Cephas couldn't do that. Can't do that.
You can't just look at it that way still.
No,
I can't look at
it. Campbell was basically doing the basic thing. Get the ball in, try beat the defender and kick it away.
In that last game, the Campbell.
No, man, I kick him away. Him now get them on target, but we'll see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Beat the winger, whoop, swing the ball, swing in our box all the time. I try it, but it's not mechanically not work. So I ask you, if him know that's the basic and he's trying to do that, what Cephas is doing when he come on the field? When I try.
Number one, when Cephas is on the field, sometimes he has two people marking him. The team game plans for him. You're not game planning for Tyrese Campbell. Why are they not game planning for Tyrese Campbell? Every team that comes to play Jamaica, they know that they have to keep Cephas under control. Especially we saw it throughout the World Cup. Teams said, bro, I saw it in the World Cup qualification.
Cephas is a threat, bro.
Where teams had to set up traps to trap him.
And they make Cephas so lethal.
No, bro, we know the problems. That's what we're talking about. Like, I think we're not looking at it the same
What up,
way.
guys?
Yeah, so as we're saying, we know the problems. If there wasn't a problem, the player would have been where we thought he should be. And I'm saying the only other solution for the problem is actually they have to get him the right kind of person.
I agree with you. Because I say the same thing too. I say instead of them, some of them ball run come back at Jamaica for party and vacation, they can be a coach at the club with them there and say, listen, now give me some one-on-one. Let me get better. You understand what I say?
Yes, sir.
And them thing them me understand. So I agree with you now say no. Not like say me not agree, but me just
Come here, no sense.
listen now. No man, but me I tell you straight up, brother, sometimes you have to look on it to see me. Some of them can't learn nothing more kind dog. Remember, barely proven over the world. You understand? And you say a man 28, 29 can't learn nothing more. That's your opinion. Right? Which in them always say never too old for learn. Now, if you say him done, why me can't say Cephas? He can't learn nothing more.
Well, because the man's still young, bro. You think that man have more potential?
How old is Cephas? 25?
Or 26.
So 2 over 26 and 28, brother.
2 years, no, 2 years.
Yeah,
no, Mr.
but
Man, 2 more years.
Yeah, but 2 years. Alright, but next thing, JT. No EPL side, no one Cephas here. Make the put that in your pipe pants. No EPL side.
But we're saying no one. Why you did have to check the show? We're saying what's separating Cephas from potentially being an EPL player is what we said.
You have the game?
No, what we're talking about now that's missing.
So you think, okay, so look at it, that's what I said, the basics of the game. You think if he was just implying the basics with his speed, you don't think that would have worked for him?
Yeah,
remember,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But guess what not, Grammy, but that's the $1 million question what we're asking. What's that? What causes that? Because we see him do it at times.
Him.
Which I play a problem.
Him, of course, him. No him problem, brother. Me sure knows that the coach give instructions. Me sure knows that the coach never tell him to go out there go do what we see him doing so much. Me sure of that.
What you have to do with coach say, you know?
So not that okay. So what we see him do at one time a Unity Cup alone, me can't remember him play good enough.
And that's why I say need a personal trainer, you know?
You need a personal
and he can go to the highest level. He can get a personal trainer with different funny club.
They man, they have money now, how much money they make?
Yeah, and that's me saying to invest in himself, bro. Invest in himself. Why?
I don't know, ask them now, ask the ball of them.
Well, we probably need to get an agent on the show to talk and ask some questions because
so you feel like an agent and know them sitting there?
But no, probably the agent comfortable with the money where they might get.
That's why me just go to tell you, because I'm not afraid of talking. A dimension is all about money, my father. You understand? So
But
they
no,
don't really care about a player well-being or whatever.
so as you
So
say, Cephas, and my problem then. So him have to go.
yeah,
When him get that video, him have to go spend the money and say, you know what? The money I talk to,
me
I
I
go
go
get a
try. Yeah,
personal
me I go
trainer.
try and see if it work for me. Or
Yeah,
me
me
I
I
go
call
just
me agent.
me I go just continue
Yeah.
play some simple game. You wanna know? You give me instructions, me not go listen to you. Me I go out there, me I beat the wing and put the ball on the 6-yard box. So you see number 9, him a go in a problem and him a go start cuss when him a kick away goal him now. Simple, brother. That's your speed, your pace alone. And even if you not go down the wing, you still just do like what the little where your man do. When you're feeling at them, once they post and go down the line, so they little speed, then try to come in at the box. Right on top of the 18-yard box. So any little touch,
Either assist
foul.
or get a penalty or something.
Alright. No, I say the IQ of them game, them Jamaican, brother,
But
the
we
IQ
feel
of
like
the
that's
game
why I need a
lily.
personal trainer with G. He needs somebody to talk to him. But I look like him brain not shallow. So he needs somebody where talk to him and him a pay him money for and him wanna improve him and
But
saying so
dog,
you
them not
have to
gonna
go
pay
there
them
so.
money for them not gonna pay them money out of them pocket for improve, brother. How no have to go seek donation and coach to do that?
Wow. Then you would really think say a player just want to stay right there, so bro. We think every player we gone overseas want to go to England go play, bro. So why would he not invest me that pay money to improve my gym workout right now if me have the money?
Alright, first and foremost, if I call myself as a professional, me I do the rest a professional them. Before me become a professional, me I watch the baby interview, yeah, where baby say 1998. The man say, oi, we are deal with the field. If we lose a match, we ain't enough party business, brother. Every man vex and gone locked down in our room, brother. And then,
Well, that's how players should feel.
now that's why I'm saying to you, so me I tell you, so them wonder what them a do, and them are the problem. Them are the problem. The ball of themselves are the problem. Them not disciplined enough, them not work enough. You understand what I say? And them no have the mental space to say, okay, you know what? Every player, the better players, them, what them a do is train hard, off season, in season. Single, you understand what I say? Do the right thing, feed them body right.
When I saw Cephas in the Unity Cup, everybody have to be honest that we say at least he look like a champion.
Brother, I wonder who. I think I did somebody else put on a shirt with the name in our back. And then I say, okay, me see that. Okay, let me see next Jamaica match if you are going to do the same thing. Because if you do that, if you continue just do the same thing, so there's no way we can lose if you continue just do that way.
But here what happened now.
Can't lose.
Here what happened now. And this is where I thought that the team got mismanaged now. You remember when we come back, I say, no, we're gonna play Bermuda. Bro, we went down there and struggled against Bermuda, and Steve McLaren now get mad again and do some foolishness and pull up his side. Like, remember that game there? One whole of people in a player. We don't know when did I try though. No, it was BVI, brother. It was BVI. It was BVI.
Bro, I've been back nightmare, bro.
It was
BVI.
It was BVI.
Bailey them look like a
so the team to get mash up. That's where the team to mash up, you know. That BVI game after the Unity Cup. That game right there. So I said, my youth, there's problems here. There's problems
here. That was a disgrace, bro. There's not one player who could have make a pass in that game, bro.
Not one.
The worst game ever see Jamaica play, bro. Yeah. Worst. That's how we know. Should I know we're not gonna work up, bro? That was a disaster against the lowest team.
Which game that?
The BVI game, man.
I did give up from September.
No, man, but this BVI game was right after the Unity Cup, you know.
No, me I tell us me did give up from September. You just either go and watch match and laugh, is it?
No, after the Unity Cup, then me I say, yeah, the team are going to build now. We will have a core of players. We are play good. The Dix to them are going to start. And I'm happy. Bro, when we're going to have VVI, bro, like, me lose all interest, me I say, just fire the coach, bro. That's where Speed probably should have taken over the team. That's where Speed should have just take the team. From the game, the bro, we have to struggle, bro.
Where's the full speed ahead?
Yeah, like Speed should have taken a team or crawl back far.
Listen carefully, Grime is a big stone in the head. No, never do that thing, man. Me gone left Jamaica already, my father. Spain and Barcelona, me there now. Me drop Jamaica.
Yeah, but yeah, let's just back on shape here with as we talk about with the player, and you look at a player who showed potential as well, but he needs a personal trainer who is Warner Brown as well, because I think there's potential there with Warner Brown, you know. But I'm like, again, it's like, bro, we need a football mechanic.
So now go and listen to me on earth, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We need a football mechanic, like somebody who can fix these players. I don't know why we're just developing these half-working players.
Who is Brown agent?
I don't know.
Huh?
I hope
You don't know, no.
I wonder if it's the same
Probably
person.
Kevin. Probably Kevin, because it look like a pay money movie make. It's all about money. It's not about developing players and having players get to the higher level and get bigger money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we need to start that mentality,
And
bro.
that's where I give Craig Butler credit for. Craig Butler likes to play the long game, and it gives you the biggest reward. Craig Butler played the long game. He takes time to develop his players till he can get them. You know, say have them from young, and when them get that age, them know how good they are. Kevin doesn't do player development. He buy players that are red hot in the Premier League in Jamaica or got some caps for the national team.
What else?
Yeah, trucking boss. Yeah. Yeah, so Richard King as well, as we're talking about him. Richard King seems like he's gonna be a similar thing where he's one step close to become really good, but can he make that jump?
I don't know if he's gonna make the jump. I don't know, bro, because that youth seem like him. I don't know. Him have an ego problem and
Look like
him
he's
feel
going
like him
backwards
reach.
a little bit.
Yeah, like I feel like him think him reach, bro, and you're not reach nowhere, King, bro. I see you operate like you're the biggest thing, bro. You're not reach. You just have some couple good game where we impressed with, bro. You have the ability, bro, but you need to get a bit better, bro. Your last game for Jamaica was I don't know what is that. If your coach then probably look about sending you back to Jamaica anytime soon, bro. Because if I say you play a club, me not watch a game then. But if I say you play a club, bro, you don't have much long leave, bro. You have to improve, bro. You leave for JPL, bro. Now have to improve when you go overseas, bro. Take time, bro, off and train on yourself and try to know how to control the football and make good decision, bro, and look different from every other players, bro. Every time when you come back in the country, bro, to play for Jamaica, you know, either look below average or just average, bro. We don't see no improvement. You understand? There's no form of improvement, bro. The players go now play overseas now, bro. You know we're far from the JPL players, bro. You know they're much far from them, bro. Because King, you play overseas now, I think you come back more calm, more composed, and this is gonna be taking a candy from a baby, bro. Like that game was like, bro, what's in your mind, brother? This long ball thing, brother. And you play overseas now. You need more composure, brother, as a defender, brother. Because you're not aggressive like the Damian Lowe, them, brother. You need to play way better than that, make better decision. So it seems like the players them just make bad decision when them come play for Jamaica. It's just all bad decision. And when them go back on them club, it's like them focus. And once they come in and put on the jersey, it's like them lose it all. And we want players who are focused when they come play for Jamaica and create goal and chances, bro, and a score goal. We don't want players come back every time, bro, and I do the wrong thing over and over. And we still have to call on the backup. And that's why I want Speed to start getting new players and getting players where him can just replace players after one game if you not step up, bro. Just replace on a brother. And showing us, bro, we not depend on Lee and Bailey them no more. We have Tyrese Hall them there. We have Nyman Campbell them. And we still are going to look for other players same way if you come in. If you not, bro, we have build a core of players, but players that not perform, bro, you no need to come back, bro. The Cephas, bro, get on a personal trainer, bro. You make money, dog. We don't hype on an Instagram page and a show off, dog. And I do nothing there. I do nothing like that. But, bro, on a ball game, not show it, bro. On a ball game, not show it. So, una improve, brother. Una just make more money. But una no look like no baller, dog. Una no look like no baller where would I say, yeah, the money I look like what player could I even call? We don't know what kind of player like the youth of America. What the captain name? Like them man they look different. Robinson, the left back for Fulham and the United States, bro. When them man they come back from England and play for US, bro, you see difference, bro. You see different team wear and them youth. When they come back and play for United States, bro, them man they are fire like a gas stick, bro. Them man they are play like them. Improve on the money and show what them are getting at them contract, bro. You see a level of ball game, composure, when to do it, when to overlap. Me impressed with the youth. We play left back for Fulham and the United States, Robinson. The youth when he come back and play for him country, bro, it's another ball game. Like him put out even more, but him a play for him country. You understand? And the police say when them man they come back, them man they a warrior. Me not like USA, me live in America, but me not like their team, me not like them football team or team. But when me look on them player, them man they put out them all and them look good when them play them football, brother. So why our players them can't do this, bro, and just look like a professional footballer, bro? Why no can't look like professional footballer and I do the right thing and make the right decision? Una get exposed to the world now every day, every week or 2 times a week when I play matches, bro. Let us see some form of improvement, brother. Because the players are talking and communicate to players, bro, and I say, oh, calm down. Just me day here, some call for the football, and nobody just put your hand up. Some of the man them where I play, like all the lot of them. Some of them put their hand up and understand them. Them don't want the football, you know, but them just put them hand up to make it look like them are do something or them interested. But them scared because them think about them and make mistake, bro. Every ball I make mistake. You don't have to believe in yourself, youth. Bobby Reed, all you, me don't know how. Me don't know who is your personal trainer, but you have to fire him and you have to fire yourself too. Because you're not improved, bro. Bobby Reed, every day you come, bro. I do the same football, bro. Bro, like, you have money, Bobby Reed. Me hear about the real estate where you own, bro. And you make a much house and I buy a house bag. It's like you're done with footballing. So you have money to buy a house, but you don't have money to develop yourself to become a better footballer. Because you think you're rich, you know. And Bobby Reed, that was one goal you scored for Jamaica when we remember. Me don't remember nothing else about you. Nothing else. Full of them remember enough things about full of them and baby them and pepper them. Them man they left a and the low, them man they left a thing in your brain, even that in club, dog. Them man they are legend that in club. Uno players nowadays, bro, no, legend. Uno just better for them money. Me sorry say them a pay some man so much money. And on a bad mind, me not think uno deserve it, dog. Uno not good. Yeah. Much better for Jamaica. Englishman them not doing much better for the Jamaica. Yeah, the Englishman them not really good still. Enough of them not really that, but I see players who have potential and I want them become better. The Dixon, the Whisper, and the Cephas. I think these 3 players could make a big impact if they get personal trainer, technical trainer, hold up the football, when to do it, and just
Dixon needs to get bigger quicker. He needs to understand that. Dixon is gonna need to get bigger quicker.
Yes.
He needs to put on weight.
Hey, Carla.
He has to put on weight.
Carla.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, JT up on the line if the world works. Me I got touch a little point where they said Whisper. I can tell you right now as speaking, Whisper is one of Jamaica good talent. Whisper is absolutely disaster right now. I don't know if you see how this guy play. I wanna watch this guy. This guy have a poker belly in front of him. And yo, wonder if them the baller themselves, look at youth like them, they don't look into themselves and see them do something wrong to them own life blood. Then you can't make it pan the left. The other day I watch him for Leicester and the youth have a poker belly in front of him. I push out and I say, yo, you can see the indiscipline written all over the man bro.
That's true.
What is his body language like? What is his body language like on the field?
Just like Richard King. Just like Richard King. Zin, just when him kick a shot and you see him bring him all aside. Bro, coach, what's them thing here, bro?
Yeah.
Right? And an excellent point you guys are touch. Players need to hire somebody when them not there them club, them get a personal trainer who are train them and I taught them the right thing, bro. Some of our player, your technique is disastrous, bro.
Because when they hire the personal trainer should make sure him watch tape of the player. You know, so that's why you need to be somebody where I say, okay, I watch your games this season or some of your games, and what I see you're doing wrong here, and that's what we're gonna work on for the first few weeks, or you know what I mean? And you tick off the problem that you see the player keep having, and see how we can work through it. I just don't think the money I get spent, bro.
You know, see where Cephas, even a guy like Cephas, the Saturday before, I think on the Saturday before Jamaica, the man out party the Saturday and the Sunday. So who are them guy manager? That goes to show you them these footballer, they don't have no real friends. Because real friends are gonna tell you, say, hey, listen man, you're professional, you can't do that. You have in a World Cup qualify, the biggest game of your life, and you're out partying the weekend before the game. It's absolutely a joke. This guy's not serious. Are you talking about Bailey? If it was me, Bailey would never see back to the national team again. He's just not good.
Me agree, bro. Like Bailey, if you get cut, bro, like that's it, bro. We see enough, brother.
That's it for him.
You're England, right? Brother. You're there, England, and you're not do it, brother. Stay your club, brother. Nobody come back and mess up with team, brother.
Me no player get better with age. Bailey, I one of the only player me see I get worse with age.
Yeah. Facts.
Me know player I get better with age. Bailey is one of those players get worse. And me can see why. When the match done, Bailey come and say him never get details enough. Punk, you need a coach with details, you. And when you take the first shot at a goal, the keeper a scramble figure cause get it.
And that alone tell you, say, bro. That shot the figure in a goal, brother. You have all the time in the world to space the ball. You could have even kicked it to the right of the goalkeeper, curl it. You never have to just use it in step. You could have easily curl a ball in other spot if you want.
Mr. Bill, and then him get a clear header. And Mr. Bonnie shall get one of them header there. Yesterday, and Bonnie shall buck that in the goal.
That's good. Me say it in a comment.
And the same header Bailey get, and Bailey don't know what to do with it.
Bailey and Bosa couldn't score that, or Bobby Reed. None of them couldn't score that. But Bonnie Shaw scored.
Bonnie get the same opportunity and flick on and buck that in the goal. Dive and buck it in the goal.
You see how them build up, bro? 1-2 and down in line and a cross on the striker head. That was Luton Shelton back in days.
Basic football, the girls them play and dominate. The girls are very professional. They speak professional. They are just themselves professional. These girls do everything professional, bro. I'm telling you. Go and watch a game.
Yeah, man. Why we can't do that, bro? As in championship baller, EPL ballers. Why can we not go down the line, cross the football, put it on the striker head, and the striker complete it? That's why I want back that youth in this up front, you know, the Warner Brown and the Burrell. I believe in those two players. I'm not saying Brown man no good, but Burrell is my type of striker. Technically good, run, and him just do everything where a player supposed to do.
Good call. Are you entitled for that? Because that's your humble opinion when it comes down to striker. You know? And Mr. Speed need to get him coaching thing updated. Go and watch some pre-season. See how those guys conduct training session. Stop waste your time in training. I see Jamaica train and they spend almost 2 hours stretch.
Yes,
for me, when a time to get serious now, you have to go. But me I say, how much if you spend almost 2 hours stretching and exercise, how much minutes you have left to do the technical work? I talk them good, I go talk. Them not do the technical work. The men's team I'm talking.
Yeah.
Bro, if you need to come on my training session, bro, come stretch. Come do all of that, bro. Stay at your yard. Stay at your yard. Because mind training is not for that. All them elastic classes, stay at your yard or your club and stretch. When you come to the national team, and if you do not fit, that tells me something about you as a baller. And if you have to spend 10, 20 minutes doing lastic, that tells me you're not ready yet. When you come to the national team, you get to work by doing technical work, and you choose a 11 where you're gonna start the match with and work them in, so them have understanding of what you are going to do. When you spend so much of your time with man over there up on a bench over there, so I have a trainer, I rub down him foot, I rub down. Jesus Christ, man, goodness Christ,
Bro.
it's sickening, man. I'm telling you, man. Very sickening.
Bro, I never watched none of them training yet. But me know one
Very
game I go watch
sickening,
it.
man. I'm telling you.
Because I want to see if them a play hold the football. Like, we're not holding the football. Why we not holding the football if we playing a championship and Premier League ball? Why we not holding the football, bro? We get the football and hand back over the football. And then we not try win back the football. We make it other team have a run up and down, a run up and down, run up and down, run up and down.
The mentality, but you hear Andre, if I hear Andre Blake and Damian Lowe, every time they try to keep the ball, they don't know what, but they can't keep it. If it was me, Andre Blake could never be my captain.
Amen.
Because you not bring that value to my team as a confident around the back, so you can keep the ball with your foot when it's necessary. You're gonna rush the play at all time because you don't know how to calm it down. Calm down a game is very technical, and you don't know how to do it. So right here and then, me know say me I play with 10 man when it comes down to position of the football, and cool, calm, and collectively run at the back. Me already lose note from my goalkeeper because he's not that guy. And him in the goal. So how me I go make a keeper in the goal be my captain? How is that gonna benefit to the other 10 man playing on the football field? Who is the leader out there at that particular time when you need a leader?
There's no Ruda fasting in on it.
You don't have it. And the only man them left out who could have bring some leadership skills is Ravel Morrison.
Yeah, bro, me tell you something, bro, y'all listen to football, brother. Me say I Ravel me that give captain and ban and watch how football would have played in Jamaica with you. How we want to see football play. Where you have a player going back for the football, want the football, I tell you to move in a space and I put up in your hand and say, yo, move. But I know you will get it, but it's the next man I will get it.
You know like that. Jamaica coaching staff don't want a natural leader who's gonna tell them what to do and tell them say, hey, this not gonna work. We're not gonna do it this way. We're gonna keep the ball. Right? Jamaica coaching staff doesn't want that. Because that's an embarrassment to them for a player captain to tell them say, hey, this is what's gonna happen on the day. We're gonna win the match this way by keeping the football. We're not gonna kick it away. They don't want that style of leadership in this team. That's why you see they don't want Ravel in the team.
I know when me get one, I feel a different ball game. You know, when me tell I me have to control a set of man in the team. When me I say, yo, I mean, so captain team, and me used to talk to someone and tell them say, yo, dog, what the father I coach, dog? When you get the ball, you find me or give a brother there. You the best player. Anytime you get football, put it on the best player in a midfield game. Give him the football and go back go support him. Don't worry about coach. I tell you, say, put the ball on the left back and follow over there and feel them over there and have them over there. And then switch the ball game, bro. Give the best midfielder what we have. Make him shift 2-3 man. We don't worry about that. If we lose it, we have a midfielder, central midfielder who will go a clean up if him slip or anything go wrong. We have somebody who will go cover. I say, brother, now follow what the coach I said, brother. We're out as we are fight this now. Nobody watch coach for coach a old man. I saw we used to think, bro. I say, coach a old boy, I'm not think football the way how we are think. We say, bro, this is the way we are play it. And it work. So I don't understand why these players can't just use on a brain, bro. It's like them play for them club, them have a certain position. Like the Anderson, you have a position when play for your club when he not go too far and he not go too certain place him just not go. But when he come in a Jamaica team, I see him when you want to play. You cannot play like that when you come back to Jamaica, bro. You have to be more mobile, bro.
And this is just the improve, bro.
That's what I say, bro. You don't even improve about the
you wonder what this player, you wonder what they are eating, what they are drinking, who they're praying to. You have to really wonder because, hey, at your age, you're a professional football and you ever look unfit.
Bro,
right? You ever look unfit? I wonder who is managing these guys. Cephas, overweight, Latty body overweight. You can cause so much guy and Jamaica team look so unfit.
Bill look overweight. Bro,
Right?
I don't think these club of England, bro, really push their money much in a championship. Me don't know, bro. Me don't know. It's like them give them a certain thing how them play in a them club. Like Anderson can't leave out a certain zone when him play for his club. You know, me watch it. You know, like him can't go certain places and him just stay in that zone. When him duty is to just pick up the ball and lay it off. But when you come to Jamaica, bro, you have to go pick up the football and drift to goal, bro. You're not gonna just knock it back to your defender and call it a day. Me see last year do that too. Like them just think say at one position them have to play. Yes, me there and yes, me a stay. Me not gonna really cook up if the dog slip up. Me not really. And that mentality them I get from players is a personal thing.
Improve, bro. Just that's how the man in the improve. And listen, get a clear-cut chance in the match against New Caledonia, right? And you when you get that chance, hold on, caller. Night and day, you know, so you're not training. You practice it, use your
that look like a real practice match.
And curly ball in the far corner of the goal. And you want to tell me, say, a baller like that, they play upon at the highest level. Don't know that?
That was a bad decision making.
Don't know that? Put the ball in the far corner.
Bro,
yeah, I think kind of curl that, bro. Try curl that around the keeper, bro.
That's a goal, dog.
Yeah, you see Vincent Junior them. You see Mbappe them. And them goal of them dream for forget the ball outside here. So you want to tell me, say, these guys don't watch football? It don't be surprised if a lot of them guys you don't watch football. You know? It don't be surprised me at all.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if them just play football.
Don't surprise me because you see, if you watch football, you're going to learn from the best. And you're going to watch clippings, how a Zidane play, how a Pirlo play, how even Madrid play. Right. Then time there, when you come in at the national team, you're going to see the improvement.
Yes, people, thank you for joining us again tonight. It's another radio show tonight on SPORTSBLEM-RADIO. We're just chopping it up. Hope you're keeping up with the discussion. Bless up everybody in the comment section. These Englishmen not going to put out 100% because the JFF can't insure them if they get injured. That's RNR or something. Farmer, big up yourself. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Panelists Anderson and the other Englishmen weren't raised and developed in Jamaica. That's why they play the way they are playing for Jamaica. Here says the same person. This is early B. English players are overhyped and placed on a pedestal when in fact they are not better. Let me put the chat over here, bro. Because I'm reading off the chat over here. Hey, bro, let me just get the chat up here. Let me just get the chat. But yeah, remember to hit the like button on the show. Remember to hit the like button. That's pretty critical. That's important. Thanks for joining us tonight again. Remember to hit the like button on the show. Yeah, that was some well-needed points in there by I think Bucker Boss and Trucking Boss. They really they see some things here of the ball. So yeah, and as we said, that's why I said today is a day we want to close out what took place here because we're all traumatized by what took place. We had to sit through it and support our team while we watched them messing up a good thing for the qualifiers. But we're here now. If we really look at it, the team, let's ask ourselves how many X Factor players we're gonna have going for. Because you know what I've realized as well, Jamaica. We didn't have enough X Factor players, like enough of when you look at a team like Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, right? You see how many dangerous players they have on the field at once.
JT, can I say something to that quickly? We are not identifying what we need. I've been observing that for quite a while. And this goes all the way up to the top of the JSS. For example, when I look at the level of effort put out to get, for example, a Macy Greenwood, I do not think Macy Greenwood is. I don't think we're lacking in that position.
No, we're not. We're not.
So to work upon that energy, for example, over Macy Greenwood, in my opinion, it wasn't necessary, and it proves to me that we are not looking at specifically what the team is lacking. And in my opinion, the team is lacking a number 10 and the player who plays right behind the number 10. When Hayden pass the ball up, that player that is give the ball to that position is lacking. The position that Kerry Anderson played is lacking, right? And the number 10 position is lacking. So no matter what player we get in what position, if we do not solve those two positions, the team is not going to move forward. And in my opinion, the problem is that is not how the JFF wants the team to play. And the JFF wants the team to play the long ball, the counter attack. So the middle of the park is not of any big concern. And the proof is, Mr. Speed waited until the 88th minute of the game to put on Tyrese Hall and Frey. This is telling me that he does not see the midfield as a major concern.
And that's where the problem is.
And I've been my first time on this program up until now, I have been saying that look, the way all the team plays is because of the JSF. That's what they want. And people are telling me no, it's the coach. Okay, see, and we get a coach who is a part of the JSF hierarchy, and nothing has changed. He played. That means that is how they want the team to play. They don't care about the midfield.
So Tyrese Hall is there now. So Tyrese Hall is going to play the number 10. And I hope that's where he plays. And that's where he should play. I hope Mr. Speed focus on that. And then we have to go find this.
Because he didn't come on as a number 10, you know.
No, he never come on. He come play the Anderson position, it seems like, and the Hayden position. And him look good there, but that's not where we want him.
But the problem is, Carla, for example, say both of us are business partners, right? For the business to run efficiently, we both have to have the same goals. We both have to want the same things. You understand? And what I've been trying to impress upon the fans, we and the JFF don't want the same things. We don't see the game the same. This is a chasm. This is a chasm in the football.
Yeah, but we're going to use this platform. We will use this platform for pushing what we need, though. We will be using the platform.
Yes, but the pushing is not causing any substantive change. Because, for example, I've heard that Mr. Speed listened to the fans.
But he's not doing what the fans say.
Mr. Speed did not coach the team any different from how McLaren coach the team.
Exactly.
So he did not stop King from kicking the long ball. As a matter of fact, he defended the long ball in subsequent interviews.
That's right? The easiest way for a coach a lazy coach to coach a team, go long ball, and punt it upfield. That tells you Jamaica does not go inside of a training session and develop a style of play that they can work with on the field.
You are
And it's a lazy,
again, sir,
lazy mindset.
sir, you are totally missing it. That is how the JFF want the team to play. This is what I'm trying to get across to you guys, and you're not. You don't get it.
Well, the JFF need to get the heck out of there because they are doing a lousy job by want to play this style of play. It is absolutely crazy.
Garbage.
And speaking for any organization to come up with a decision to play this type of lazy football, hike the ball upfield and hopefully you forward latch onto it.
Yeah.
They not even play for the second ball. Normally a good coach would say, hey, listen, hike the ball upfield, wait till it come back and sit back. Ball will come back to you and then we get it, we keep it, we attack. Jamaica doesn't play like that.
We don't see the midfielder run up and I say, all right then.
Don't have a plan.
If the defender they buck it back in the middle, where's our midfield? We make the two pass to the strikers now. Where are they?
Guys, if you study body language, look when Mr. Speed is being interviewed, and look when the discussion about the idea of about ball possession and about the midfield come up, and he gets very uneasy. Because that's not his style of play. He does not. The midfield is not a big concern for him. He's a down the wing. He's a down the wing coach, counter-attacking coach.
So Crispy, what you are saying, Mr. Speed don't have any form of ability to improve himself as a coach.
Again, you're missing it. From his perspective, there's nothing to improve because that's how he plays.
Oh shit! Whoa!
So
we in for it then. We in for it then.
Yes, sir. This is the reason why I started off earlier on by saying we cannot expect the consciousness that caused the problem to now solve the problem. I did not see one decision that Mr. Speed made on the field in the two games that had me go, wow.
Yeah. The only thing was wow to me is when he started two new players. That was a good move to me. I like the idea, the braveness. They put on two newcomers on the field because we needed it. Because I want to start by Casey them and Bobby them, and I see two change. That was the only thing I like. Everything else was just back to normal.
Man said Mr. Speed have no intention to improve himself. Boy, Speed, if you get one of the biggest job in the country and you have no intention to go out there and be a better coach and improve yourself and play some good quality football, something wrong with your brain piece, Mr. Speed, and you need to fix that. Because that's not the way it is. Because listen guys, for a second. If I get hired to manage Amazon, I would like to think that I get the job, I want to improve rapidly over a period of 6 months, and 6 months, then challenge myself for another 6 months and be the best at my job. But if you get the national team to coach and you do not have any intention of improve yourself to be a better coach, to be a coach that play a ball position, football, well, something really wrong with how we think as a black nation.
Again, Mr. Speed, I have watched countless interviews. When ball position comes up, he will say something like, there are many ways to win a game.
I heard him say that too.
Exactly. Anytime the discussion turns to ball possession, he always finds a way to steer away from that conversation because he does not believe in playing that way.
Well, it's not gonna work then, Speed, no matter what type of play you bring in Jamaica then. If that's what you're gonna do, Mr. Speed, you can just give Mr. Coley the job, or we'll go back to Paul Hall. Because Paul Hall play the attacking football that we want. We see a better Leon Bailey and a good Ravel Morrison. And we seem like we had something going on. And then all of a sudden, the man want the whole house of Florida and have a problem. But man, they're Iceland and they're England. Can do what them want. Like, bro, you come like on a this one on our own, brother. Like, you know, understand.
I have been trying to get the fans to understand what's going on, and nobody is paying attention to me. You know, for example, JT is like, you know, your daughter's at home and you want things a particular way, right? And then she wants it another way, but she cannot go above you and implement her way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because, you know, even Miguel Coley said it in the interview, and I'm like, yes, I knew I was right. He said that typically when a country or a club or whatever is going to hire a coach, the first thing the country, the equivalent JFF does is to identify the coach that fits their style of play. He said it in the interview.
Yes, he did. He did say that. He did say.
And then the FA goes out and pick a coach that fits that style of play.
He did say that.
And I've been saying, when he said that, I said, thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. I have been saying the same thing on this program, and I get pushed back.
He did say that.
The way how McLaren coached the team is how the JFF wanted the team to be coached.
Really?
I'm not agreeing with all of that. Still, some part of it.
JT, you can't agree with Miguel Coley and then disagree with what I just said.
But guess what? My brain, you know, remember, I'm getting information as we go while you're speaking. It just come to me like naturally. So what I'm saying to you is, you can't. I don't think it can be absolute. You have to have some scenarios where it might not be as straightforward as that, because you have to look at the leverage that each coach has as well with the JFF and how much say then, because what happened when Winfred Schaefer was here, Winfred Schaefer with Miguel Coley as his assistant played his kind of football.
JT, but you're going to prove my point again, because the JFF is going to pick a coach who they can push around.
Yeah, but we went. But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I gave you two things there, and I said to debunk that, because with Winfred Schaefer implemented the style of football. Even top of football was a different kind of long ball. Top of football is not Damian Lowe passing the ball long each time out of the back. Tapa does have his style of play. But I kind of like how Miguel Coley did explain his style of play. Because you know what that tells me? That the German told Miguel Coley, based on what he recognized, that's what Jamaica players.
You're right, Mr. Taylor.
React to.
You're right.
You're right. Very much.
You're right, man. And that tells you Mr. Coley is saying loud as it can get it. I don't want to be a part of speed coaching staff.
No,
because that's not my way of coaching.
That's not my way of coaching. But because he went back and said that's not his way of coaching in another way, where he says, he went. But that's what he was saying when they asked him about the criteria as well, and he said, yeah, the criteria is based on certain things, but there are certain things about it I would change. He said that about the criteria. And you expect that varies from coaches to coaches, but what it will look like here is Miguel Coley will be the assistant, but he's doing the bulk of the coaching, but yet he's the assistant. I don't think he's going to sit for that. And he was very nonchalant about that taking up the job as well. He's like, yeah, I got some media stuff for the World Cup coming up and something else, and then my agent will start looking for work. So I'm thinking, when Miguel Coley, he's actually talking like he doesn't really want the job in a way too, where he plans to go back down to Qatar. where he lives. That's where his family has been
Mhm.
raised. So, but I know he won't stay as no assistant. That's something. He would be a madman to stay as an assistant. Unless,
Wow.
yeah, unless Mr. Speed give him an actual date in a contract, say, I'm going to take over the team. That's the only way you stay as an assistant. They have to put in a contract, say, I will take over the team at this specific date. That's the only way I could see that.
I don't know what's going on between Coley and Speed, but I think Coley probably would have played midfield because I watch him coach schoolboy football and he used to play a lot of midfield. The Tyrese Maggie, he used to play from the middle. So I don't know.
I'm reading Mr. Cole's body language and and getting beyond his politically correct speech. You will find that he does not rate Mr. Speed or anybody in the JFF.
Him see corruption and a run. I'm free.
So, but he has to be diplomatic in his. A matter of fact, in the interview, and KLS said, you're being very diplomatic. But he never gave a positive, affirmative response to anything about Mr. Speed when I listened. So and Mr. Coley has the highest coaching license there is to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Speed doesn't. And the entire thing is such a charade.
Yeah, because why would you keep the license and work under Mr. Speed? I don't see this.
Yeah, only in Jamaica, Mr. Speed will get a coaching job.
Yeah, where the most qualified man has to be the assistant to the.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. JT,
But this is where Mr. Speed them actually end up in some top level business way how they look at things. When you look at a SpaceX, Elon Musk is not the most qualified person in every areas of those product development. Has his final say, but there's scientists behind those driving the innovation. So it depends on how much a person is paying you and how sweet the deal is. You decide to take the job. Because I wonder how much the top engineer at SpaceX makes. You know what I mean?
Yes,
a lot of money,
JT,
but he's not the CEO.
Yes, JT, but I think SpaceX, Elon Musk's position at SpaceX will be similar to the president of the JFF and not the coach. So
we can use both of them.
Crispy, I missed the point.
Yeah.
Crispy, I'm missing the point.
I am not missing the point. I know the point he's making. You have, for example, in a company, you have specific areas and roles that you have expert in it who know more than the CEO.
Yeah, that's
right. But the CEO is not dealing with a specific role. The CEO is overseeing the project. In the coaching here, Mr. Speed is in the specific role. Like I said, the CEO will be similar to
Mr. Ricketts.
Mr. Ricketts.
But that's just what I'm just saying you use it to apply it to your to that in that way. It could be applied in any way, whether how I started or it's just that you put Mr. Speed in the specific role. The problem why I didn't put Mr. Speed in the specific role, Mr. Speed is also a part of the actual process of where you would put the president. So
sometimes when you travel overseas and you experience different cultures and whatnot, sometimes it makes you very depressed because what would have been a breath of fresh air, and I would have helped the process along and help the country in general is Mr. Speed and Mr. Ricketts. They come out and say, look, we tried hard, we did our best, and we failed, and we were not good enough, so we're going to step down and allow someone else to come and make an attempt at it, that would have been a breath of fresh air. But instead we get the same old Jamaican culture of no accountability. It's annoying. You know,
Most corruption.
you know what I mean? Italy, the head resigned. In other countries, the same thing. In Jamaica, we are just different. You know, people in power in Jamaica just don't resign.
Hey, you remember when Captain Horace Burrell, we want him out to left? You remember when we used to, I don't know if Uno used, but me used to be one of them man, and I said, Burrell need to go, brother. Captain Burrell, you need to go. You have a problem, brother. Bro, only one thing could have removed that man. I don't see what happened. Like that alone could have, so it look like a rickets them and speed them the plan for left, brother. And only one thing I forgot make them left. Bro,
because there's a lot of money in it, you know.
Bro, Captain Burrell give me headache, brother. Although he do some good things, bro. But that man give me headache, brother. The man no one left, brother. The man did the whole long, brother. I know him pass on, brother. The only thing that man, the only way that man was gonna leave. If that man was living till now, bro, that man would have still up at JFF, bro. Don't you think gonna cuss yet? Well, no, would have cuss, brother. Yeah. So it look like I see him carry got a boat to play right now with you, so. We have a cuss and it come like things just won't change. Our players have to take it up on their responsibility. Some gangster player and say, yo, look here. We are on this when we reach on the ball field, brother. We have to play better football. Like, me know if them players not go back watch the match and see how poorly them play and then come back the next game with the same behavior, bro. I know accountability, brother. Nobody not be responsible. Oh, I miss the years of Rudolph them captain in the team, bro. That was way better. You see organized, way hard fighting football. We don't see none of that, bro.
I think every problem starts and ends with Jamaica's midfield. I think if that problem is solved, everything goes away. Everything. Every problem you can think of with the team begins with the midfield. You know, and I don't see anything the defense could have done to advance the team. I don't see anything the wingers could have done more to advance the team, especially you know, like the Cephas, or they play Cephas and not play Gray and whatever. That's a problem. The forward line, they really get any service. So if we don't have the midfield, we're going to have problems. And unfortunately, the JFF does not the JFF does not see it that way. They think long ball is the answer. So,
well, we're not gonna allow that to happen this time. You know, Mr. Speed, Nation League will be watching, and you have to get midfield. Even if you go back for Ravel and they bring in the Tyrese Harlem and they are the midfielder, they want to say to come and build a midfield, saddle midfield, and play some football, brother. But we're not going to stop beating unless players individually improve or you carry the midfield where we need it to have. Football cannot play without a midfield, brother. And the whole Jamaica believe that ex-players, former players, after we need midfield, brother, we need attacking football. We have players who like to run the Tyrese Hall, the Dixon, the Cephas, the Mason. Bro, we have players who love run, brother. We need midfield to give them true passes. Bro, I can't tell when last we make some true passes, bro. Like, where the basic of football, brother. Speed, you have to cut this foolishness, brother. We're going to watch you for the Unity Cup. And you say, I make decision, and we know if you're winning, you're not going to left. But you must play some midfield, brother. We must see that against a little team like Zimbabwe. Bro, we must see football and play through the middle. See first, when I have to come back and play, like when I learn football, brother, and I travel the world, when I educate on yourself, bro, on the knowledge open up, bro, when I come back and show so I improve, and I learn football. Bro, don't come back and give with that dead energy they on the field and individual just I do nothing and I say, yo, me just there for 2 games and then me go back on my yard. Bro, we not take that. Like, players just start get cut, brother. Like, Bobby Reed, them nobody come back, brother. Speed, nobody look back there, so nobody even look, bro. Like, we need something better, brother. We're sick of it. Sick. Me not gonna support it if I saw Mr. Speed or continue with this long ball FC. Me not depend it. I won't be supporting it. So, Whisper, Dixon, Cephas, get on the act together, bro. But get on a personal trainer. That's how we start the show tonight. Get on a personal trainer, improve on a skill and attack, have some attacking mentality. And know for beat man and hold on our own same and another get the head. Wanna beat two man and then kick with the football, bro. Like that's not football. You beat man, you still hold your composure and make good decision. You see an easy play if you make to the left. You later have give your teammate, bro. Nobody gonna be selfish and do some stupid, bro. You do some stupid thing, bro. Me have to wonder why you not get paid to play football as professional, bro. I don't see the sense of it, brother. You need to stop. Speed, you need to work on things, bro, where the fans are ask for. You know how football play. This is not your club team where you coach at Jamaica, bro. So improve the team, brother. And that's how we get a chance and we cannot believe in you. Improve the team, brother. You get Tyrese Hall now. He should be the number 10. We don't want to see when the Unity Cup come, bro. Tyrese Hall play 8 or 6. Bro, put the man at 10, make him play in position. This youth should be building for the next 2-3 years. Playing number 10. That's our number 10. You understand? This is how Speed should look going forward. Tyrese Hall, you're the 10. When you come back and play for Jamaica, you're the 10. Brooks, you play right midfield at your club. When you come to Jamaica, they say you play. Mason, you play left midfield for your club. When you come to Jamaica, they say you play. When I switch on up, when you come play on a position, when you play on a club, brother. So no excuse not there. So Speed, you probably need to go get the Ellis them where you have them in Jamaica and get midfield. What did you then you went on a BFF out of Mount Pleasant? The youth where they get deported from Jamaica. Angling. Bro, give back youth a second chance again. We see potential in angling. I'm not afraid to kick the football, and we need midfielders like that. Build the youth, build them confident. These are the games where we're going to use, build the team, and build these players. We have 2030 that we are look forward to. So even if we're going to lose the game, but we are trying to do the right thing, we support that. Play the players in the right position, brother. And the players who not make good decision, just get rid of them. Like you give them 2-3 chances and them not perform, dash them away. Till when them improve, then they come back in the team. You know? That's how we need to do it going forward right now.
Yeah. That was something. That was something. Before some of these players leave Jamaica, as I said, though, that's the advantage where Craig Butler used on a lot of people. Craig Butler focused on getting his product as ready as possible for the European market before his players leave Jamaica. Even if people might say they don't excel, but their career is more predictable, the trajectory. Based on, like as I said, all of Kevin, these players, Boza is Kevin is his agent.
Oh God.
Cephas, Kevin is his agent.
JT, I think we cannot extrapolate Mr. Butler's operation to others because, for example, on average, agents are not the one that deal with development. So the problem with Mr. Butler, and he does something that is very underhanded, because he will bring in players for development, and when the players come of age, he engages in some type of activity to become their agents. When typically academies don't have an agent, department, right? So it is fair to ask an agent who is a businessman and not necessarily a football developer to develop a player or concern about a player development like that. I'm not sure. A matter of fact, most agents by trade are either lawyers, former businessmen, or something like that. They are not football gurus, right?
Yeah.
So we have to keep that in mind.
Well, the agent Kevin must say something now, though. He must hear this and say something to Cephas. Because it can't continue like that, bro. We can't keep on a call Cephas just to keep the ball and run. Like, you have to improve, youth. You have to improve. It's not all about goal scoring. When you're not score goal, you can be able to create opportunity, assist. It's just not about goal scoring, bro. When Luton Shelton them did that play, bro, if through Luton score, Luton assist, in one time I'm moving a space so you get it back to score. Bro, like, we not seen none of those striker them or wingers them try to do that. The Campbell Rice them, bro, used to do a lot of that, run down the line and tap it back on top. Bro, like, we not do that.
One of the problems that they have identified with how players are developing Jamaica are the lack thereof is that nobody, the requirements of the positions are not taught. It is all about the players' individual skills, and then it is taken from there. So and when I have the discussion, I often ask JT or somebody else on the panel, what is the requirement for that position? And oftentimes it takes a while for the requirements to get out, because I don't think we think about. So when want to put Cephas to play, or the wing position should play, it's going to be difficult for him because he has not taught the requirements. He has been taught to use his advantage, which might not necessarily be the requirement for the position. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It's like you have somebody who is great at something, and you say because they are great at that thing, they must do that thing and not take into consideration the requirements. You know, Cephas is told go out there and use your speed, and also at the highest level, your opponent tend to take away your advantage and then see how you react. So I'm sure if Cephas were to play in the Premier League, they would find a way to take away that speed. Because I saw in the TNT game, the TNT player was marking Cephas, he took away the speed. You know what I mean? So you can nullify that speed.
Way to run that, bro. Because when full of them they used to play, and Dean Richardson and Damari Ralph them, bro, no defender never too good, never could have stopped them man there all the time. Them man there find ways. So players need to think out of the box, bro. Either you drop back or you switch, bro, or you get the football and dribble at them. Nobody run, shift and beat, man, and take on, man.
You are making a good point, Carla, but what you have to acknowledge is that Cephas has not been, that's not how Cephas has been developed. He has been developed to just use his speed. You know what I mean?
Who was Cephas coach in Jamaica? Who was Cephas coach in Jamaica?
I don't know about him like that.
I never know about Cephas still when he make it out of Arnett Garden, because I never used to watch Arnett that time. Arnett is not my team, but I know him come from Arnett. Now Arnett team used to play for. We probably need to get the Arnett coach Cephas to hear what really happened, why Cephas does have one set mindset and stuff. So I don't know. Oral Trace is an Arnett man. Probably have to go talk to Oral. We'll call him, sure, and ask him what happened to Cephas, who used to coach Cephas, why him does have one mentality. Because I don't think Cephas can really plateau over it and beat a man properly. I don't think him have that. Dixon probably have it. Dixon more look like him, we will do that. Yeah, Billy have it, but just know Billy not going far though. Not gonna go far with that.
Yeah, Leon Billy
he might drop.
Don't end product.
Yes. And we take on defender, I'm not scared. But just know when he beat the two man them. Him just want when beat two man, he just say, yo, me do it, man. Me do it. Oh. Yeah, but we want more than that. For when full of them, Marlon King, them are Dean Richards to beat, man. It's going to back of net or them assist. You know? Mm-hmm. That's what we used to, and that's what we want to see. That's what me game me used to. When I used to watch full of them used to beat, man, and do what them have to do. You have a time full of just come out mad in a penalty box, him or get a penalty. because him losing brain. Him not good for him first touch, but he will create a chance. So Cephas, it's not gonna be just about speed. So I don't know how that video gonna reach your Cephas, but you need to hear this, bro. It's time for you look into yourself, bro. Look into yourself, youth. Alright, so you get cut out of that team faster than you expect. Because other players, young players, are come along. We have the under 17, under 20 players, them. We look like them really serious. And I don't care about age bracket. If a player is 16 and good enough, bring him in the team, bro. I don't care about age, bro, because if you did born in England and you're 16 and you do well, you will be playing in England team and will be getting called up. Mm-hmm. So I hope Speed brave enough to make them decision later. If a schoolboy perform and he come in the national team, bring him in, and if him do well, you keep playing him. You know?
If I were Mr. Speed, I will focus on the midfield because I think Jamaica is well represented, in wing positions. Mm-hmm. I think the defenders are all right. The forwards, I cannot grade Jamaican forwards properly because they really get in the surface. So I always stop. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To JT, sometimes I want to grade a party. I want to grade Boyz. I'm like, I can't say much about Boyz because he's running up and down like a mad. He doesn't get the ball.
Yeah. But why this happened though? Because full of them used to get the ball. Dean Richards, Omar Cummins, Ryan Johnson, bro. All of them money used to get the football, brother. What happened? What changed? And Rudolph Austin wasn't the best. We used to have problem with Rudolph Austin. Everybody know him just a aggressive midfielder, no composure, but him just a warrior. And we didn't like that, but we didn't want a Jeremy we just never get enough time in the team. And we never had nobody. We're good like Jeremy we are playing midfield more than Andy Williams. And Andy Williams did gone long time after. And we never have nobody but Jeremy who never get called up. We just struggled there, but guess what? Them striker, they used to still get ball, brother. Omar Cummins, them used to score enough goals for Jamaica. Dean Richards, the whole of them full of Mal and King, brother. So what we need to do? What we need? We don't know if we go call back Carl Brown or what, brother. I don't know. Me used to remember when and the low them used to score goal, brother. Although no foul goals were far out.
Where I talk about Carl Brown from? Set like 18-20 more years.
You see Carl Brown for that video, I interview a day, I'm going to listen to you all right, a piece I help me to listen. But in my back speed, it seemed like in full speed, him in the on speed side, you know?
I can tell you, I have never backed a Jamaican coach. I've always said I rather a foreign coach. But for some reason, and it's not football reason why I want Speed to carry along. You see, when you have the mentality of winning in whatever field you're in, whether it's a 9-to-5 job, whether it's anything that you do, right? And you're always successful at it. I feel like you can transcend to whatever you're going to. And Speed have a winning mentality. Mm-hmm. You know, from he was a corporate guy. And he came in football and he did well with his club Cavalier. So I feel like this can transcend to the national team, and that's why I'm back in Speed. This is the only time you will ever anybody ever hear me back on a local player.
This notion that Mr. Speed is a winning coach is overblown.
It might be overblown, but when I say win, I'm not even talking about football career. I'm talking the guy has been successful in everything that he had ventured in.
Again, he is not a successful coach.
He's not not as yet. But I am saying. Listen.
Come on.
Let me talk, Brenton. Sometimes the man seems like he have a great work ethic in whatever field he's in. He always want to be the best, and he always want to push forward, and that may make him a great coach. That's all I'm saying.
Again, I don't see it. I've seen 2 games, and the team was not coached properly, in my opinion.
I'm gonna ask a question, and maybe somebody can answer this for me. as Speed, what anybody know Speed was ever involved in schoolboy football? Did he ever play any football in his days?
No, man, he play football, man. I'm on used to play right back, I think.
Okay. Because I don't know
The big
Speed.
baller. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know of Speed as any great footballer. So you might he came and he won stuff with Cavaliers. So we have to give him that merit. We can't just I think Speed has the potential to be the best local coach ever.
Yeah.
And that's my
I
opinion.
think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be the worst local coach ever.
You can't say what you want to say, but me, I tell you, Speed might be the best.
And it's my opinion. You're giving your opinion, and that's
It's
fine.
not-
And I'm just
but-
giving mine.
And that's why I'm telling you, you put your foot in your mouth a lot of time when you talk. Because
No,
a
but-
lot of time you like to base stuff on merit and
No,
this
so
guy
you
achievement.
so
I am telling you, your work ethic outside of football, your intelligence outside of football, your drive outside of football can make you a good coach. Because if
Sir.
you come in, it's winning mentality in the corporate world, right? If we bring that mentality in football, it can make him a great coach and he deserve a chance. That's all I'm saying.
There are many Jamaicans who are more successful than Mr. Speed. He's not unique.
But the other Jamaicans is not into football, Virgin. What about football?
Yeah, but you're talking. Yeah, but what has Mr. Speed done in football?
Listen, Virgin, the man win a couple Premier League. The man bring Messi to Jamaica. The man play against Messi. You can't say the man do football.
Again, he has won in the JPL. Okay, a semi-professional league, right? Where some players are not even paid properly. Our standard is too low.
What's standard low? Hold on. When I bring McLaren. When I bring Algermison. When I bring them, what do you think was standard low?
No, you are talking about Mr. Speed winning the JPL when winning the JPL is not a great achievement.
Why is it not a great achievement?
Because it's a semi-pro league.
You know how much coach never win it?
Again, you're switching the argument.
You know, I'm asking you. Do you know how much coach never win it?
Yeah, and you have many people who have not passed an exam, but that doesn't mean a C is similar to an A.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much coach? Do you know how much coach? Do you know how much coach? A Premier League team and never won a title before.
Most of them are roaches. To use Ryan's term, right? They are the one who.
Let me tell you something. Me not like hypocrisy. That's why I mean, when Ryan show start, Ryan and man is me when I first man. They pan him show there. I mean, not like hypocrisy. So me name call Ryan show no more.
We can't say local players are deficient regarding football, yet and still we promote local coaches. These local players have been bred by local coaches. Right?
So
Name a player.
If you look at nine. Well, listen. If you look at
hold on.
90%
Name
are
a player.
successful footballer today. Let me finish what I'm saying. 90% are the successful football players today, right? They go through the academy stage and they play under 19, under 21, under 17, whatever, right? But a lot of these guys put in a lot of work. They work on their talent. You hear the stories about Renaldo himself. Those guys are in the gym early in the morning, always working on set plays, always working on this. It's so much a coach can teach you.
Sir, Mr. Speed in an interview said he discouraged Richard King from playing the CDM role because those players don't get sold out of Jamaica. That is one of the most irresponsible statements a coach has ever made. He said he discouraged Richard King from playing the CDM role because players from foreign clubs don't buy CDM from Jamaica. That was one of the most irresponsible things a coach has ever said, nobody took him up on that.
What is a good advice to? Because Richard King wouldn't be a good CDM either. So it's a great advice.
No, but you don't discourage a player from playing a position because it's not going to be monetary for you. It's not going to be monetarily beneficial to you as a coach. You're not going to be able to sell the player. You develop the player based on the ability and the position and the requirements.
Listen,
right? So there are so many things that's problematic.
listen. Give Speed a chance. Let's give Speed a chance. Let's not.
You Blue Mountain.
Give Speed a
people
chance.
like
Me no
Blue
want
Mountain. People like you.
negative. I'm tired of the negative thing. We just
Blue
need to
Mountain,
attack
man.
the way
Hold up, Blue
forward.
Mountain. Hold up, Blue Mountain. You see, sometimes I give people in Jamaica a pass, but I refuse to give people like you a pass who you have moved to a first world country, you have seen systems run efficiently, you see how successful people do things, and you do not implement those things in the Jamaican context. You do not expect those things in the Jamaican context. You still all Jamaicans to be.
Of course, I expect it. I'm just saying.
If you did, the first thing you would have done is ask for Mr. Speed resignation.
No, I think Mr. Speed has something to offer.
Oh, okay, but then you have not learned the systems because in America, when a manager or a CEO or whatever fails, that person must resign. A person who has failed, they don't find another role to give him in the company. He has to resign. Right? So I mean, you come like the Jamaicans who they go to Jamaica and they're in the ghetto still and playing dominoes. Right? Trying to be, with the culture. You know what I mean? But anyway, the positive is there are shows like this where people are discussing what's going on and if he's not doing this without criticism, that's not a positive thing.
Travis, go ahead.
Well,
Travis.
Good night. Don't go on.
Go on, Travis.
I've been absent really, because what is talking about. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, good crispy. You always come by the show, go on like say, you are your brain bigger than everybody. You know everything. Crispy. Speed, another problem with Jamaica. We feel a long time before that. So don't come put speed like a speed at this big old. I man make me mash up. I mash up football at Jamaica. Football at Jamaica mash up long time before speed. So you don't know hypocrisy. One over. Crispy, listen, man, I listen to your friend. The two games is speed to the team better than before. Obviously, Albims and what list Reggae Boyz and McLean set up a team. Our players, listen to Ricardo Gardner on the podcast and YouTube. He tell you our players are no heart. So the top blame administrator. The players them are no heart to play for the country. I'm see that from the Go Stadium. So we talk could not talk. But this player we have play all over the place. Never play an interesting. Because they don't care about Jamaica, they don't care about that. So we could have talked till like Kingdom come. We know how to get better.
Well, Ravel here though. Ravel, they really want to play for Jamaica.
Ravel mash up to himself, brother. We give him a chance based on his behavior we have in England. Jamaica give him a second chance. He come match up himself. If he's interested and really care, he will behave himself, the attitude we have. So we start pick up for Ravel. Ravel a big man, Ravel a picnic.
Bro,
Those
you know
two
where
things.
Ravel again, bro. Me no see no problem with Ravel again, bro. Ravel come to play ball, brother.
Yeah, but Ravel the problem with himself, my brother.
Then what kind of problem
Yes,
have
but
this man with that this, bro?
over the years, up in England, he get some opportunity more than most people. I never tell this thing where you have this disease where you have a Ravel know what do, brother.
Bro, me no believe
Let's
that in bro.
let's work with what you have just said. In other words, we must ignore Mr. Speed and focus on other people, right? We must not hold him accountable.
Listen to what Mr. Speed on the problem. Listen to what love too much Monday morning quarterback thing. That's not a problem in Jamaica. That's not a problem. When the pass on the field and they don't blame people. Blame the players who are playing with them. Speed, Mr. Ricketts, nobody in Jamaica. Not playing for Jamaica.
Again, in any area of life, when the Italian team did not qualify.
Spain, don't tell me nothing about Italy, not about Italy. We don't know about Italy business. I'm a Jamaican. We don't know about Italy.
The problem is that you're a Jamaican. That's the problem. The problem is that you're a Jamaican.
Your problem, Crispy. You left Jamaica too long.
No, my problem is that I'm a Jamaican.
Yeah, but the problem is you're out of touch with reality with the football.
No,
listen up, Crispy. You want too much EPL.
I am in touch.
Spanish League, all over. Crispy, international football is different from club football. So stop using club analogy to be a spam. International football.
I gave a FA comparison to another FA. I talk about Italy. I'm talking about Italian FA. You say we cannot talk about Italy, right?
What years is Italy in the World Cup, Crispy?
Again,
so Crispy, it's a given that Jamaica must qualify for the World Cup. Yes or no?
Again, when something fails, management take the fall. That's the standard.
So hold on, Crispy. So the two games Mr. Speed keep.
Crispy.
Mr. Speed doesn't qualify. And that's
I say. To me, Crispy, it would be utterly unfair to fire Speed after 2 games.
Mr. Speed is not just the coach of the. Mr. Speed is not just the coach. Mr. Speed played an integral role of hiring all. Come on, man. Hold on.
So, Crispy, is Mr. Speed more than your time himself? I'm not listening to Crispy.
Yes.
You approve of that?
According to Oral Tracy, yes.
You tell me, listen to Oral Tracy, man. Oral Tracy, I'm voting. Oral Tracy, I'm voting. Oral Tracy, I'm voting.
Okay, fine. Are you saying that there are people on the board who is going to overrule Mr. Speed? Come on.
Crispy, Mr. Speed no powerful more than nobody else in a Jamaica football. If I'm listening to your talk, like we don't know. But tell us,
I don't know if I can restart the feed, because there's a distortion. I mean, I know if my phone or the feed.
Crispy, Jamaica football now go nowhere. Our players are interested, brother. So listen, Ricardo Big Gardner for the podcast for the fix.
Again, let's use the narrative that the players are not interested. Okay, it's up to the JFF to get new players who are interested.
Crispy, the problem is now on 98 at different time. 98 time, the team live a yard. Then I play abroad. 43.
Right.
So different now. Listen to Crispy. Our players
have the same situation.
Travis. Travis, I said this in the group a lot of time and people beat me. Mr. The 98
because the dynamic
our players knew each other.
Exactly. Papa tell us, when they play out, maybe tell you, if we go on the road, we don't play good, one hide. The man does say come, they lose, and they got a fight. They don't care,
again, we have seen a team in Curacao with 10 out of 11 players who are from overseas and they play well.
Crispy, where you got the target? Where you got the target? Tell the radio, I'm money man, they talk about business.
Travis.
Yeah.
Me think some of the player them care. Me see something good on the field after the game finish. The guy that them bring on him, me see him cry. So,
yeah, no, but
cry. So
yeah. So there's a difference. In my youth, in my future. So I'm gonna show emotion.
Yeah, me see him cry and that touched me. Cause I say, yeah, and with the I say, boy, them man don't care them so I'm play ball and go back home. You know?
But alright, for me, how's it clear? For me, Dale, Blake, no, all Bobby, Pino, all of them if you can't go on front now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you want so you want to clear the players, but not the management.
Travis, we need experience, you know, so we can't just
JT, we have your age, look on the age of younger you them. Bill with hope under 20 qualify with the under 17 and we build for the future. And full time we start something different in Jamaica. 2000, alright, 89 we qualify for under 17. And 2001 under 20. Although none of these two set of players there don't live to come play for the team because we don't put system in place to keep them together. We are going to be quick fix. No right time to start for under 17, under 20, move to under 23 and the senior team. Simple. Succession planning. Yeah.
Listen, I've been listening for quite some time. And you have never given you never even beat the JFF for any of their responsibility. But you always on the players. If I said if these people in the JFF they've been a failure hall this long for years, right?
All right.
Hiring coaches.
All right. Big boss.
Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Yes or no?
What's that?
JFF a constitution, don't it? Yes or no?
Constitution?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. But they don't follow the British Constitution. They don't follow.
When the next election
don't follow the Constitution. They
election.
Conveniently, they use the Constitution conveniently.
Step up in like that from captain time. That's what I said. And they don't change it.
So what explain to me what you're talking about. Give me an example.
Because Ricketts them no qualified team you work for. They will get about result. And what do you expect? Like we want to tell you.
Wait a minute here. So it's not football is not about the results.
Agree. But them now do not
at one point, anybody in management don't strive for result.
So the management play for the field. Why would I get the
players and who fit into coaches?
Nobody not play on the field.
I want to ask a question: who select the coaches and the players?
No, sir. The board of director, man. So no Speed alone.
So good. If Speed been doing that, the gentleman who spoke before you were talking about how Speed going to be a great coach because he's successful in everything that he does. But he's not for years and years. He's the director and he's making bad decisions.
The program mash up for the qualified for the so-called easy group.
If you hear what Ricardo Gardner said, right? It's our culture. We are not developing our players. We are coaches to develop our own players.
You talk now. So why you never call for them head for the time they want to qualify?
I just started the job. Wait a minute here. I just started joining this program about from last year.
Yeah.
And I listen, and I never jump in and make my thing. I listen for almost 6-8 months before I even call him. I call him this year. I started calling this year. So, but what I'm just saying, I don't mind you criticizing the players, you know, because you done that quite a lot. But I've never heard you came out strongly and criticized JFF or anybody from the JFF. I'm wondering why is that? Because if he's successful and doing a good job, he's not good at what he does because he's the director.
Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. If it was the other set of persons win the election, all them English players where you want.
No, you get speculative. Wait a minute. We speaking. I don't know about that because people say the mind.
You into football in Jamaica? Yes or no?
Okay.
You don't believe me? I tell you, say, if it was Craig Butler and the people everybody want to overthrow this, it will be all local based playing. So I rest my case.
And what would the difference? What would be the difference? Who wouldn't reach World Cup just the same?
You know, cause worse I know.
So what would be the difference? The difference for me is about result, you know. It doesn't matter local or foreign base. It's about result.
Okay.
So, but you can speculate what you want. This is not speculation. We're speaking of facts.
I'm into football. You're not into football in Jamaica, so we can tell you.
My question is, why everybody has criticized the JFF? I never see a came in and criticize. I mean, everything that they seem like they're operating perfectly fine because you always have an excuse for them.
And I just said to you, the JFF have a constitution with elections. So in the next 2 more years, they're not going to resign.
I don't think they, wait a minute here, but there are loopholes that they actually exploit, and they don't follow the constitution.
Which loopholes? Since as you know, tell me loophole, man.
Hey, I heard about the back with Mannings when they get vote and last minute, and but politics is nasty. So I'm not even talking about politics.
Remember, Captain
with tragedy. There's no with politics. You have to have strategy.
Well, you have to have
wait a minute. Some of them can be unfair and uneven, and matter of fact, politics are hardly ever even across the board. Because somebody have to get kind of leverage with a buy.
All right, Marcy, did you know that he was the general secretary when Maxwell was the president? You didn't know that?
When who was the president?
Christian Maxwell, the captain, vote out and then vote him out, and then he come back.
Why was he voted out? Why was he voted out?
And listen to the man, because captain realized and then he sponsored every price association and voted out by Maxwell.
So, why did he vote it out?
Because people didn't want to change for a captain.
I'm talking about vote. I thought you said vote out Speed.
You know, listen to me. I said to you, Christian Maxwell was the president, Speed was his gen sec.
Yeah.
And they defeated Captain Burrell. After Captain Burrell lost, he come and sponsor every parish association with the Captain Baker Bread and voted out by Maxwell. So that's why Captain set up a constitution like it is now from that happened. Let me try to tell you.
So it can't be changed.
Exactly. That's why it's can't be like that.
Amended. It can be amended.
They're not going to do that.
Why? So why? It can, if stuff not work, you don't think it can be amended? And why is that? Because right, it's benefit for them. It's benefit for them to hold power. That's why they're not going to change it, right?
Exactly. Our fans only can talk. Fans can't change that. Because you're not into the JFF and around the football. That's how they've set it.
So basically, we just have to just buckle up and just suck up the continuous failure. That's what we're gonna have. Because if you think if everybody,
you sound like say it's a must. If you must go on World Cup. I say you sound.
No. Hey, if it's a must. So what's the end point? What's the goal? What's our goal? What is our goal? What are we striving for?
How we must qualify?
What are we striving for, Flavor? What are we striving for? Are you going to answer the question? What are you striving for? Failure or success?
To go on World Cup. That's a success. But you know happen. So what you do?
No. Well, obviously, if you make it through, if you go to a World Cup, is either by luck or work you put in.
Yeah, but based on the talk, like it is a given us we must go on World Cup.
Yeah, but the narrative that we consistently have as far as Jamaican overseas players and local players, right, is very concerning. Because we are never able to qualify for World Cup without we have overseas players. For that one time. Over many they
That's one time. How much overseas we qualified team members?
No, but that's a one time and it involves overseas players. One time. Jamaican. Well, we speak. My thing is that we speak as if these Jamaican players by themselves locally that took us to the World Cup in 1998. But it's not so. We had to get overseas players to help us. Overseas
That's
based
the
Jamaican.
final round, man. That
So,
was the final
so
round.
now we talking about going back to this, going back to that. There's no going
That was the
back.
final round, my boss.
What's that?
That was the final round.
Final round?
Yeah? All right.
So
Since
wait a
your time,
minute. So
from 98 until now, in the final 23.
and,
If you look at the squad,
wait, and that's what I'm saying. So
since your time, there have always been more overseas
make it change in the final round.
What do you mean make a change in the final round?
I'm asking why. Why we go
I just said to
overseas
you,
in the final round?
at the time the three persons come here and enjoy the team.
I'm asking why you think the coach go overseas? Why didn't he continue to get whatever players there were?
That was then.
Why wasn't the local? Why they couldn't get from the local?
That was then.
Carla, me can't answer that one.
No, we're talking about 98 because
hold on, Carla. I talked about this. You see, when Renee Smith was coaching the team 98, the only reason why we get overseas player is because Burton just turned up in a training. He never knows if overseas him play or not. It's just one day, this youth a play ball and turn up and him see him and say, damn, this guy look good.
No,
that's how Renee
What about the others?
That's how me and Burton get paid.
Because
tell me, sir.
Talking about they fell apart.
Was just stuck in our training session.
So
that's how me and Burton get picked. Renee wasn't just the
part. It was an holiday.
Renee was a coach. Listen, man, how Pepe get picked. Renee was just passing on an Olympic and see a game of player. And he see Pepe and say, hey, I like that guy. We're going to take him. That's how Renee
what about the others?
Watch out.
What about the others?
When Renee Smith pick a baller like Evan Taylor, a holding midfielder, when he just come back at Jamaica, you know when he find him? In a selective match, and he said, yeah, that you look good. And he was just 17 or 16 at the time. Renee Smith is a genius by picking player.
Yeah, that player.
And he's a man who believe in and player them will pick. So you see the overseas player them will come. Renee Smith believe in them.
So wait a minute. So are you saying that?
No.
That all of the overseas players, Renee Smith didn't know that they were overseas?
Listen,
I never said, bro. Listen, man. We now kind of segregation.
My point is, you guys listen to the point. I'm just saying that regardless of what happens,
overseas player them come at a particular time that Renee Smith will say, yo, I'm bringing them in on the team. Just mean that.
Let me finish in closing my point. What I'm saying is, regardless of how they get in, but they were overseas. Regardless of what, they're overseas, and without them, they are the ones that
have been using more overseas players now in the past 20 years, and I still feel that. So what's the point?
What I'm saying, if you listen to me, what I said, okay? What I said, that most of us been speaking as if Jamaican, all local born Jamaican, took us to 98 World Cup. Am I here to say that it's not so? We have overseas base.
It was so, Carla. You have to give. You see what don't broken, don't fix it. If Jamaica try to qualify for a World Cup since 98 and don't qualify because Jamaica going backward by trying to use a bunch of Englishman who doesn't know how to control a football.
Wrong. You know why Jamaica lost? Because we don't have the coaches to develop our players.
Tell me, sir, brother. Me watch Jamaica team player, brother. Most of them youth where they bring in the national team. Them brother.
Jamaica coaches is about 20 years behind. 20 years behind.
Brother, most of them youth where come play from overseas for Jamaica, them not good.
How much of our today right now? How much of our local? I see ballers from all over the world.
Right now, in my humble opinion,
wait a minute here.
If me pick Jamaica side right now, me I go with at least 8 local player. Every time
let me ask you this question.
Right?
If we have
because guess what?
in Jamaica,
all we need to do, build my team. You see the overseas player them come here, them not good. Period.
And we, and you know what?
A foolishness
Hey,
attack, bro.
hey,
A foolish.
look up. If you
Which
are
one?
saying that's why.
If a foolish, we have go with stats, you know. How many times you qualify for World Cup by using it?
All right.
That's why. Hey, you think just like the
Tell me.
JFF. That's why we're
Tell
not
me.
going nowhere in football.
Tell me.
Because your mindset.
You can't. You're not.
So
We have a mindset.
expose
Statistic,
when Jamaica can never play ball.
My ball come inside. 8 players have to be locally. And me train them to know how they play.
Look what they're doing in the under 15 and under 17. Are they going anywhere?
The overseas player them to not bring in.
The under 15 and the under 17 and the 21. Where are they going? Mostly.
The overseas player when I bring in, they're not good.
Hey, I am 67 years old now, right? I leave Jamaica when I'm 19, 21, back and forth. And since then, I kick and run. We used to play kick and run on the way. When our football ever evolved? When was it?
Listen, let's take a beating time. When Whitmore come in, what was Whitmore mainly using?
You talking to me?
Yeah, ask my boy the way I said most of core players have to be local players.
Whitmore is a good coach, you know. Whitmore is a good player, but Whitmore is a good coach.
I'm asking you a question.
Me answer you perfectly.
When Whitmore came in, what was he using? Mostly
bunch of overseas don't not play no good.
Not a lie.
Whitmore use a lot of overseas player when I good. But yet Whitmore gets result. Whitmore, alright. You see after Renaldo Cephas come, Renaldo Cephas. You see after Tom down power. You because we not chat rubbish. You see after Renaldo Cephas. After Renaldo Cephas and the German coach, Whitmore was a Jamaica best coach. Come there, come coach the team. We can't tell you that.
Yeah, man, the might. Whitmore had most local base players in core.
And he did well.
We'll have a throwing and a job as throwing.
We're not qualified for World Cup.
When was the last Jamaica coach? Otherwise, a real shield Schaefer who take Jamaica to World Cup finals. Whitmore do it. When I tell me, sir.
So hold on.
Whitmore do what? Do Whitmore with the limited resources. When Whitmore didn't have at the time.
Let me ask you.
Do well with the national team.
So let me ask you a question. By your point, right? Yeah, by your point, where did Simois take Jamaica in the Gold Cup? Tell me.
Simois?
Yeah.
We did well in the Gold Cup.
Where did he take Jamaica? That me ask.
I think it was semi-final with Brazil or something like that.
All right. So he never take Jamaica to the final, into the semi-final, right? So you want to come tell me, say Whitmore's a better coach than Simois because Whitmore take Jamaica to the semi-finals?
Simois take Jamaica to World Cup. Simois is Jamaica most successful coach.
Go back to the Gold Cup. Cup. You said. You said
it after the Gold Cup, man. I mean, I tell you, said Whitmore after Simois, you realize because Simois name, realize. Mr. After Simois and Wilfred Schaefer, Whitmore is Jamaica successful coach.
Let me tell you something about you, that man. You're that man. You just come on the thing and you scream.
Brother, tell me about yourself as a man, brother.
You scream.
Tell me about yourself as a man, brother. Brother, you have to talk about yourself as a man, brother. Your time is your time, brother. That's fine with me, brother.
You don't understand football.
Brother, your point is your point, and that's fine with me, brother.
You do not understand football. Me I tell you the truth.
Brother, your football IQ is 0.0, brother. So if you are comparison, you know, you know that bridge over here, so. When it comes down to football with me, because facts can't talk, and you talk with clarity, you not talk with facts, brother.
You never talk with clarity. You have a look at me and tell me, say, your local base player them, we can't even make a conference team in England, right? You have to pick them over the man that may play Division 1 and Division 2 and Division 3.
Of course, Division 1. Hey, the overseas player them will come here. They're not good. They're not good.
Because we think we are good, very delusional.
We're delusional. Player, come on, let's speed big on. Clark and them boy, they're not good.
You are delusional, just like
Man, come on,
They
son.
were delusional.
Come on,
Jamaica play, right? They're good. Some of them play on the hype up and win come. They're not good. On the goal fire. On the low baller. Oh, which one of our players is good? Tell me how some of our players right now that is good. The only reason why you can come on a program here, you see? That program here and talk like that is good.
Listen.
The only reason why you talk like that, you know, because the overseas Premier League and Division 1, you know what?
Listen, what on?
That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about.
That's all I know. I want to look at them come here and not good. They're not good. You hear me? I tell you. What do you want?
They're good for that club. They're good for that club. When they come to Jamaica, they must shit.
Travis, what do you want? Our local players good at management. Let me talk. Our local players are just as good as the managers. The management. What do you want? Play 2 practice match. See, and pick up the local base player, go play the match them. Jamaica play good football on the ground. Really? Local play them. And beat the team. See, even the players
nonsense attack, mate.
Because
you know what to do, man. Don't know how to talk, man.
You know
Listen.
Go with them English, man. System fraud. Time for
Englishman, them not so good.
Gentlemen.
But Clark and Brooks so good.
We don't need to care.
Clark and Brooks so good. When I tell me not no baller. Them not
Clark and Brooks so good.
Somebody, I mean Clark and Brooks so good.
Clark and Brooks so good. Them no baller. No good. No baller. No can't tell me no baller.
So we're on the first.
What baller touches?
Listen.
You're better baller than I drive here right now more than them. Can't tell me about baller.
Hey, nonsense.
I guess you have to go down. Even man for the whole important because they're not going to change.
We're not going to change it.
They're not. Change. You know what? It doesn't make any sense. For you know, they make the point and that's where you realize let them say the piece and you say your piece and you stop. But you can't continue this debate because it's not going to go nowhere.
So you want to tell me
we need to start pick ball and committed to the national team.
So you know the man is not committed. The man have big money and come as a compare for Jamaica national team. What they not need? Oh, you have to tell the man them say they're not committed. And they don't need Jamaica. Jamaica need them, you know. They don't need Jamaica. So all you say the man is not committed. And nonsense to not talk, brother. You see when you not talk about football, if you don't know football, you see them one side, brother. Truth that tell you, brother. We're going to find 6 or 7 players in a Jamaica to be core players. If we have 6 or 7 players good enough, yes, may accept it. But we don't have the players good. Better than the one we have now, and them couldn't do nothing. The same Robert Carlos, the same Keith Kelly, Carl when all local.
Yeah.
See, I read shot me work them time and I was Jamaica train every week. Carl Brown is a man who prefer local players, you know.
Yeah, man, you know.
See, and him and him. Them local players that were to me were way more talented than these crap of local players. Couldn't do it. You want to do this? Me not against local players, Virgin, but me tell you the truth. These local players need to personally work on themselves.
Well, yeah.
Personally work on themselves and build themselves. The reason why 98 local players them was different. Them on the 98 was a special set of players. And most of them knew each other. Who never play for Seba, who never play for Reno, who never play for Warada, who never play for Arnett, who never play for Azar them time. All of them know each other.
Mm-hmm.
See? Them and that was a special set of players. We don't have those type of players no more. We don't want to follow the team of local players. When you're up to standard,
go in a trap, brother. I look where the people them say. The people them correct because with more, the most successful coach after Simais, the local player them, when you bypass, see, when you bypass,
brother. What you call success?
The man win race and when take Jamaica in the Gold Cup
Me
over
ask you a
period of time.
question. Me ask you a question. What you call success? Success to
It's
me is
win-
bringing the title. Success to me is bringing the title. That is success to me.
None of our coach bringing title. Except when it's nice qualifying for the World Cup, them not bringing title.
And that's why
Right?
I can't call no Jamaican coach successful. I can say some coach did
Okay.
good.
So which one of the overseas baller you can talk about successful? When you wanna say when he come in a Jamaica team, when he come in a Jamaica team, him look like a baller.
In that Congo game, if we never had enough in the defense, I think we would have get.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, man. Me know you would have said that, you know. Me know you would have said that. Pinnacles play. Hold on, Pinnacles play over 30 game for Jamaica and I best game that. See? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Listen.
Can you imagine?
Listen.
How many local players you think so would get that opportunity to prove themselves?
Any game in play, any game when playing now we wanna lose, me not call it a bad game. If you not giving a goal, I will win. That's a bad game. So you can't say one bad game, good game him have. Nonsense that.
Problem with you guys who no want to bypass and go overseas. Every time you hear this program come on, overseas. Hey, I tell you what. I tell you what. You say we lose to look like therefore we overseas. And when we go back to Jamaica, we look like fool because the man done them was successful that week. Where they are from. So you want everything overseas. When you tell me say you them not good, the youth them good. But you don't believe in the youth them. You good.
It's not
believe in the youth them.
Number one, the local player them.
You don't believe in the youth them, but number one. And number two, or number one. You don't believe in the youth them.
I don't believe, brother.
Believe in nobody.
I don't look. When you have great players, like full of them, the Jeremy and you them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You name hard players. Come back to King Tell when they are PSG with Renaldo them, right? Robert Carlin. Then you come down to Kyrie Stevenson and all them you they will play for the national team, brother. They never care Jamaica. Them wasn't even good enough. Because Jamaica to a World Cup.
Was what you mean by them not good. You say Jeremy and you, I can say this on record. Jeremy and you, I want a Jamaica best midfielder. But you know why Jamaican never rate the youth because never overseas man. Overseas player breadway. He might play football overseas. So that's the reason why Jeremy and you was a baller we play locally. But watch that. You see if you know football, at a Sunday evening time.
Look up how old Jeremy is. Look up how old Jeremy is right now. Look how old Jeremy is.
Jeremy and you up in 40 right now.
Look up how old Jeremy and you is before you talk off your mouth. Jeremy and you used to get him chance. At the time, Jeremy and you could not play over Whitmore. Jeremy and you could not play over Andy Williams and them you. That was the problem.
You know why them say Jeremy and you never good? At the time, say the man wasn't running enough.
Listen.
Them find all different type of excuse to the youth. No play.
Me always tell you say Jeremy and you are center mass baller. Jeremy and you at the time could not play over with more than Monday. You can't tell me nothing about Jeremy and you. Jeremy is center mass baller. You come from another part. Jeremy and you are my baller.
Jeremy and you was better than Andy Williams by million miles.
Me not think so.
You not think so?
I thought
by million miles.
No.
You see some baller. Let me tell you this. You see other side like a Panama side. Most of them baller play locally. Sometimes most of your baller are gonna play locally. That tell you say the national team no good. Them play the good brand of football. Jeremy and you was one of them baller where him never strive to go overseas, but Jeremy and you was a top class midfielder.
And I mean I dispute that, but I tell you, in a Jeremy and you time, I want to know Jeremy that play the national team, Jeremy and all. I tell you that.
Because Just like how we are talking about the local youth them right now, so them better than enough of them overseas baller when come. Then them not get the opportunity. It's a speed carry the youth from Mobile, America. Good midfielder. The youth from Tivoli, good midfielder. The youth from Racing, good midfielder. And now those guys don't get one single minute. Oh, you are gonna know them good.
I am gonna set some new man and just show them at the game, sir. You don't, as some know, so you could never be a good coach.
You throw Clark, how you throw Clark and Brooks in that game? Them good. Eh? Championship like a big tour. Eh?
Let me ask you a question.
Stop rubbish, man. Eh? Championship, a Bush League. A Bush League championship.
First and foremost, Nicola. First and foremost, you Nicola. First and foremost, you Nicola Fuller. You need to get some game and I win. Practice game.
Yeah, tell me, say, brother, every time the youth go up on the field and play, in the 2 match when the youth play with speed, in the practice match them, even when you call them, say the look, the Great Caribbean Island, no good, but yet we couldn't beat them for qualify with the bunch of overseas players. We qualified for the World Cup. And 2 practice match where speed play against the Caribbean side. Fuller come on, him score, him set up. Merrick start, he won a match, them play good. But yet when it comes on to the 2 match, speed not play none of them.
You can't go pick. You want to tell me, sir, speed is so dumb. That's them play them better than the other player. Them and still leave them on the bench. And he want to win. You want to
no, you see the problem is, I saw JFF think like you. That's why we're not going nowhere. That's why we're not going nowhere. Hold on, back in the days, brother. Me used to know this lady, You know what she do? When overseas people come here, she share out you, we are local, and not give you no food, but in give the overseas drug of food. That's how you pre-life. That's how you pre-life.
Listen, the truth is,
but guess what?
The truth is,
opportunity don't give out enough for the youth them locally. And that is to say, them don't give them.
Listen, give them a chance to talk. Give the people a chance to talk. Let me break it down to you. I know I'm breaking it down to you. See, all right, let me go from Simai's time. In Simai's time, what happened when Simai's came? He had a unique bunch of players. And then he came and he had players like Fitzroy Simpson, right? And then remember Peter Cargill already have experience playing in Israel and all them places. So he had a good balance of play. Simais was actually getting more practice game. And when Simais didn't get a practice game with a country, he would have play a Mantico be 11 or a Clarendon 11. Also, there was a time when Simais would take the team to England. And if Simais used to play against 3rd division team and also. So you find that Simais used to get those guys to play together more than any other coach will come. Right? These English players, you call them, we don't have no time, the man don't have no time to gel together, understand each other. You understand what I say? You call them for a game, you practice today and play a game tomorrow. Right? It don't work, so virgin. And it's so football work. Football is a thing where you have to play together and develop a chemistry. And we don't. It's not like the players where come, it's bad players. Them used to play a certain style of football in England. We used to play a certain style of football in the Caribbean. And then we have a man that try to put that together in a one day.
So what you guys think?
You can't get a good result out of that.
So you know going forward, you don't think Speed should play the local players, them start them and
listen, my brother, I'm not against the local players. Them. See, it's just this brother upon thing over the players. Them. I mean, I tell you sometimes I watch Premier League pan. I watch the Premier League pan YouTube. And I said, God, Jamaica football gone because they're not impressed. They're not impressive at all. Not saying the English player them. Not saying the English player them. Are way better, but the English players are at least playing for better clubs. So if you have to pick them, you have to go based on, you have to choose based on the club where them play for. The local based players look terrible, brother. I tell you.
Yeah, when the local players them play together, it gets scrappy. But I think if them get more game time and the opportunity, I think them can become better players.
Remember, me, I didn't want to come here and say, I'm like, youth me wanna, bro. So I'm not against the youth me angling always say angling to get a chance.
You
See?
can get in a team back again.
Right. Me not biased when you have a good local player.
Keep them.
All right, keep them. Me not have no problem with that. Play them, start them. Me just have said. There is a player this for this brother you talk about. The man them a scrappy football. Me say the man them a play, brother. Still. So if you have if me I go war. See? If me I go war. Me ever choose the man them when me say I go target practice and I shoot straight every day. Me not gonna choose someone up a Mountain View where fire shot out with man and come in here not one man drop. Me gonna choose man where playing where have a structure. We can't choose man where just a kick ball around and it come like a ping ball in my play and all them things, brother. Brother, if you watch the Premier League, brother, right now you turn off your TV and you turn it on.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
See, and at them man, this man I come set it in at the team. I don't like local player. I'm not against local player, brother. If I love Jamaican player could have on the field, I love to see that. Local man, I love to see that.
They just not compete.
But we just have to admit the fact we don't have those quality players no more. We don't have the Whitmore no more. We don't have the Andy Williams no more.
Yeah, me understand what I'm saying, but I don't think some of the local players them get enough in chance in a team like Casey and Bobby.
But the English player them not get no chance that they may call now one day, but they might play for a bigger club, so you have to go with them.
It depends on the English man.
No, listen, if you was a coach, you'd have to do the same thing. I would not. There's not one local player that play for Casey. Let me ask that question. If you see any local base player right now, where you play for Casey Palmer or Bobby Reid? Bobby Reid play. You name one local base player where you trust over Bobby Reid.
Me that risk it, but me no know if it ever. But me that play angling over Casey.
No man, Casey have him time when him carry the ball and
Casey only perform against small.
So all right. Now the first half of the game, if we never have Casey, never had a game,
Yo, Casey play, but bro, me's not a fan of Casey, me hate Casey, but bro, the man come on and play some ball, bro. When I say if Ravelli just there right next to Casey, I think we could have win that game.
All right, so watch out. Let me tell you one of the key element that was missing in the game, especially in a latter part of the game. Believe it or not, we needed my boy that was injured.
Oh.
Let me imagine, man.
Injured.
Great. I'm gonna tell you why. Even if you're not starting, if you notice when they bring Cephas on the field, right? Cephas pace down the wing was giving them a little problem, right? Me I'm not a fan of Cephas now, but when pace was giving them the reason why I'm not a fan of Cephas is that he not offer nothing to the game without the ball. Without the ball is like a startup. Yeah. So
try making steps available for things happen.
Right. But if we had Great over there so with Fiend pace and Cephas over there so with him pace, a whole lot more problem would have cost them, you know? We needed a more creative type midfielder. There's a player what me did like. We don't know what happened to him. He is a striker. No, he is a striker, but to me, somewhat him play like an attacking midfielder. I'm not frightened to come back and pick up the ball. And the youth name Kemar Roof. That youth them don't know what
Roof. There's their championship.
Yeah, all right. So when we did like with him, he was really good at. He never scared to come deep and pick up the ball, and he could have controlled the ball and he passed the ball very well. We don't know if nobody.
Yeah, but a good baller, but I think in passing prime, like age probably reached him, you know.
No, me just injured. I remember saying he was Ranger. He was score if I go to Rangers, you know.
Yes, man. Roof a good baller. Roof is a good baller, bro. Just not get enough time in a Jamaica team like it because just say injury.
I think we could have used him maybe. I don't know. He's far, but he play like an attacking midfielder. So
that would be a good baller, bro. That youth is mature. Me watch him play. He's a mature baller. Him not giddy head. Him not fool. I think him better than probably both of them. Looking at him. He look like a real good player. He just need the ball and foot and he will make things happen.
But when this brother will come and say the local player, it's a real fair attack with the local player them.
Yeah, but we need to give them more chances now. Like how we going start new now. I think that the Ellis and the
all right. So right here now, we can't dispute that. Because since we basically start from scratch.
We start from scratch.
Right.
Give them game time. Improve, make them improve, build them. But this way Tapper, remember when Tapper do and mash the team up, Tapper never play the Basel, the Walker, and then when they have the opportunity to build them, those were our future midfielders coming up, But Tapper did keep them away from the team because he's scared, as well. Must say probably local them just never good enough. But bro, I think if Tapper did build probably carry them in 30 minutes, 20 minutes every game, bro. Basel and Walker and Maggie them would have probably reached where them to reach now. But
no, me disagree. I hear why me disagree. Like, when me notice with the Jamaican player them, right? What the Jamaican players are lacking is not what the coaches. You can tell that the Jamaican players are not, when they're not training or playing ball, you can't tell them relax. You can tell a lot of them never work on them skill. You can tell a lot of them never watch the games them play and see what them can do. You can tell.
Yeah, no running a beat, no coming back, improvement,
because if you watch Leon Bailey in one game, you come back the next game and the same way as Leon Bailey play. The next game I see him here. You don't see my try nothing different.
Nothing different.
Nothing different.
If you get Mark out of the game, him not have nothing to create. Him not nothing. If you knock a move in a one, knock a move a speed and run well if you boy them. Nah, I think that.
So one other thing we have to do. I don't know how it's going to happen. But never say something, man. Most of them are not going to agree. I think it's time we have to find a way to completely move Craig Butler out of football. It's toxic to any administration, any program. Because if you don't pick his player, it's going to be a problem. If you don't pick who him like, if you don't pick who him want, it's going to be a problem. Therefore, I think that will always be toxic to any if you not get him where.
Whisper going in a team though. Whisper going in a team though. Yeah, him will be in the team.
I don't know about Whisper. I see a lot of deficiency in the game. I don't know if
Whisper will play over there, so Leon Bailey probably won't even get enough game time.
I see a lot of deficiency. I see a lot of deficiency in that Whisper game. Listen, family, I'm telling you, I watch Leon Bailey. From me telling us, me used to be a fan of Leon Bailey. From them type of Leon Bailey might play for Belgium. From way back them time there.
Yeah.
And when Leon Bailey there, Bayer Leverkusen, me see the faults when but he may have players around him.
The cover theme.
That makes the cover theme. Aston Villa the same. If you remember when him come at Aston Villa and Diaby came to Aston Villa, he was getting less game when Diaby came at one point.
But they were playing better together though.
No, they played good together, but at one point, when Diaby just came, I think Leon Bailey was benching a lot, man.
Kind of.
There's so much lacking in Leon Bailey play that you have to have certain players around him for him to be effective, right?
But because that's that not gonna work. He will pass that stage. We pass that stage where he have to go getting help. He have to go run back on his own and do more. And then you he not have no more in hand.
I just see that because at one point he was even good at cutting in and curling a ball and the goal and all them things.
That's what the Leon Bailey I know. And that's what the Leon Bailey I was looking for, giving me a semi Salah. You remember when Salah used to cut in and bam, goal. Cross the way past the right side.
So now, back to Whisper though. So me like Whisper, me like the fact that he have a little bit of the old school thing in him when like pick hand players. Me like that.
Yes, I like that a part of him.
But when you are a certain type of player, people see you're powerful and you can do your thing,
Uh-huh.
they're going to mark you. So what I do is learn how to bring other players in the game when they mark you out of the game. And that me not see now.
But you say you not see that one that was going to go feet and knock you one time and then move. You not see that in him?
You see that one time. You see that one time. Me tell you not all the time, you know, a player can be equally as good without the ball as he is with it. Right?
Yeah.
Like sometime, right? Me always use an example here. When you wing back, overlap, right? Or your right side midfield player, let's say a Bobby Reid, overlap. What Liam Bailey can do a lot of times is cut in the middle, take two players for him and create space out on the wing. So the wing back, or the man when I play on the right side of the midfield, can't tear him the wing and square in the ball. But Liam Bailey is a person, he stand up in your way. He stand up in your way. See? Your skill. So remember, you know, Liam Bailey is skill. So remember, the opponent never want him have the ball. Right? So if you do something, you knock a ball from Bobby Reid. See? They might look for Bobby Reid give it back to you, right?
Yeah.
Run, just jack it towards the middle a little bit. And I have to go directly into the middle.
Yeah.
Two man the way I mark you. Carry them with you.
Carry them good on a kind of flags though with you.
Yeah, I'm what up the field. Simple as that. Same thing with Cephas. And that Cephas now do too. Same thing.
Cephas and him now do the same thing as what you say.
Same thing.
Bro, open up so the whoever have the ball in the middle, I got think, what should I do? Should I dribble, keep dribbling, and then Liam Bailey and Cephas probably can reach the 18-yard box by the time they beat up. Right?
When a man knows he are the most creative player on the field, you know. Every coach ever put 2-3 players, so you see that man there, marking. So when you have 2-3 players mark you alone, what that do? That free up. Who are your players to make runs? Because a 3 man you have a marking. You see me? So sometimes you can be as equally as good without the ball as you are with the ball.
Yes, sir. So I wonder if the man him not see this, bro. Butler not see this and tell you. I don't think Butler gonna tell him that still. I don't know who gonna tell Leon.
Butler don't know ball as much as I don't think Butler know ball.
Yeah, he won't tell Leon Bailey the truth. He probably say, yo, you don't say if you run, go down the south. I don't just say if you run. And then he's gonna get up. He not say, yo, you not use your brain. He not gonna give him raw because I'm boy. But
Butler is a man. Butler is a man. Let me tell you what Butler is a man. Butler is a man now. Where? Me think from age as young as him starting thing to age 15, him can do him thing. It's when the players them reach 15, they take them from Butler and put them in a bigger and better program. Don't make them continue with Butler. Straight up, truth me I tell you. The earlier years, the development stages, yeah. But when you reach the point now where you look on football as a career, move them to bigger and better things.
They must go probably hand them over to Dookie or Lenny Hyde or Neville Bell.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know how them is as individual coach. And you see when them first give Whitmore the national coach job, I said no, you know. I said no. Whitmore need to be a players coach. See, one time the JFF did have pay a certain baller 10 grand. He was a striker, and JFF did have pay him 10 grand a month to teach strikers how to kick the ball and so, you know.
You can call him?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
You see me in Bumpy Ronalds. The JFF did have pay him 10 grand a month to teach. Yeah. A long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, good striker, big striker. I just get a picture of him there and I say, yo, that youth are a legend to Portmore.
Yeah, but
legend. As well, if somebody in I come up there, yank people up there. I know Craig Butler yank.
You see, once a player reach 15 years old, you put them in a more serious thing. Butler have too much thing go on. You see, Butler mind is more clean and more in heart was more pure.
Yeah.
I think he could have been the best thing, one of the best things, but he might not pure. Butler is about Butler.
I think 17 too young. I feel like you can give him till 17, 18 still.
No, man.
With him in one team, bro. Him not win, brother.
Win what?
The schoolboy league in Jamaica with him one team.
Brother, listen. Out there, sir. How much man win Manning Cup? You have man right now coach win Manning Cup.
Bro, you get yourself in that trouble, you know?
You have man right coach win Manning Cup.
Me could have a coach a team program.
Listen, brother, you see if you have the right players, then more Jamaica football is.
Yeah, because
you can win Manning Cup. Back the ideas now.
Players now, bro. I give them free schooling, and come play ball, Spets, all of them, Monroe, Mona, AC.
Let me show you a vibes. Let me show you a perfect example. If you use Butler logics, right? Even when Manning Cup come, me use that as the reason why I'm qualified if coach any team. You say, boy, you see what I did with Mona. Admiral Bailey a DJ. We don't know Admiral Bailey win Premier League football. Yes,
bro. That man they win years ago before. No, bro. Years ago, and they want team. Oh, you know which team dog. The man win the Premier League. Me I say, watch ya. Man a artist and I win Premier League.
So does that mean Admiral Bailey are the greatest thing can go coach a national team now?
You're mad. No, brother. Right now, they probably are asking to go coach all of you right now.
But I get too much respect, brother. No, I mean, as a man, you're supposed to respect him, but I don't think him is all that much of a great footballer.
I cannot agree with you. Keep him 15-year-old after they reach 15, hand them over to somebody else.
Hand them over to somebody else, man. You think if Ryan Sterling at 15 years old is still in Jamaica, you think would I know Ryan? You think would I know Ryan Sterling playing the
You're mad. Our age in that man start play for Liverpool, 16, 17. Bro, nobody in Jamaica not think about that because we don't have that type of player. I don't know if we have that. You probably do, but the coaching now go far with them youth there. That youth was skill and good at 15, 16, 17, 18 when he broke the team. Yeah, and he did a QPR and get good training.
Training. Evilly and Bailey. Remember, I left Butler at an early age. Why age you left Butler? But why age you left Butler?
I don't know why age, but I know say again when me see him in Boston scene, but that time Butler him I travel the whole world and I try to make it work.
But I know Butler make Bailey the person he is. Butler Bailey. Butler
it was just like an encouragement father I try to bring his son to get to that level.
Right.
And make sure that after training him still, I show him the way,
Listen, when you look at all the successful people in that sports, so you see how good them is, and then you hear things about them. You realize about even like personal development, you have to take that up by yourself sometimes. And I'm a perfect example. He's not a basketball man, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you hear some man say when Kobe got training. 5 o'clock in the morning when them got training start 8 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning when them reach the gym, Kobe in there already. Gone 2-3 rounds of training already. You see me?
Yeah.
When me used to listen to all the football them in my community attack, like the man them because I know some general, but them never really make it big, but me know a whole general. Even I used to see my life from out of my community. I used to Victor Samuel and Carlin Keegan, used to play for Kansas Spring. Even the youth there, Simais love him when Simais come to Jamaica. See? But in them time, the man must say, boy, them used to go down a seaside, go run every morning and all them things. And them man used to do that, brother. Because number one in Premier League player, when they done them, I say, boy, at Monday.
Yeah, man.
Bullshit too,
That's
sir.
the problem,
So
bro.
my man in them can't wake up to go run sands and them thing there, brother.
I think some of them Jamaican baller youth, it's like them a drink to like the man them a drink this over alcohol, brother, and thing.
Man be special, brother. Roma.
Don't think anything crap, brother. So, bro, me live next to a youth captain have a view for under 20 go straight up till he reach senior captain German you them and go play for Jamaica, but top of them this him center half he used to be. And bro,
Who that?
no drink, yo, them man we go a party. But them man not drink no alcohol.
Who was that?
I mean, they run them man every day, bro. Till them man they go and work.
Who's that player?
Montrose Finn. He used to play with big guy with them. Montrose Finn.
Let me tell you something. I mean, I like when the man is starting to say, coach this man, you know.
Well, coach, that is because you have
listen,
the man a captain and the team.
Every coach.
Senior team, bro. And then go play for Jamaica and take Ruda asking for a midfield, go play centre half. When you have the youth around the sit down and bench a captain half of you, bro.
But hold on, you can't answer that because remember saying Simon second on the low from forward and putting up your centre half, you know. It depends. Every coach see you a certain kind of way and see a certain kind of player is, you know, and know what you can do, you know, your potential, you know. Me always use the example of William Gallas. That man is never happy because they never use William Gallas to play the position of him like play. Never the man play at Chelsea, more successful at Chelsea, and in that man never smile. If you William Gallas don't smile, you know, like him enjoy the game. And if you watch interview, them tell you every club the man play for, they never played him at the position where him like play, where him suited for, when him coming a football playing.
Mm-hmm.
And most football, you have a lot of football players when them see them can't make it in a certain position, they switch to a next position. Mainly, Damian Lowe. You know, Damian Lowe forward the music play.
Oh yeah, he started out as a striker.
He started out as a striker, be here. So be here.
What?
He come from a good footballing family still, you know, but I don't think he's a good footballer still. Because him uncle, me play against him uncle and him solid player. Solid. Remember uncle I think them call him Lengilo. Then them play for Red Stripe and him play for Seprad. Him and Andrew Chisholm used to play for Tivoli. See, them ballers are some solid baller. What me think Jamaica should have the look pan. You saw our next striker named Ray Graham. Very good striker.
Are you talking about early 2000?
Yeah, man, Jamaica never look pan them man. You never say, we don't know if Ray Graham play for Jamaica much. But them man was, to me, them man was nice, brother.
So what about Dwayne Williams? What about Dwayne Williams? You remember that there's a play for Golf Strout and under 20 and then come to the senior team called Robert.
I don't know
Center.
The next one I'm in the life was a youth named Roland Dean.
Oh, come on, good ball. Big striker, Tivoli.
He wasn't the skillest player, but he was a smart player. He was a smart player. Player like that. Yeah. The youth, I mean, I think gonna be the best thing was the youth named Christopher Nicholas. Because the youth the boy was one of the most gifted footballers I've ever seen in my life.
Nicholas. Which club he play for? Christopher Nicholas.
He used to play for Tivoli, man. He got under 20 World Cup with Jamaica, man, and Argentina beat them up, man.
And I left back. That's a Christopher Jackson, right? And I left back.
No, man. Christopher Nicholas, my type, man.
Let me see if you can remember, but I need to sound popular and well known. Christopher Nicholas. Yeah, I need to sound popular. Bro, I'm 3 minutes to watch ball with that.
All right. Remember saying, you did have a set of player will come out one time, you know, where everybody that look and say, them are going to be the next big thing after 90 World Cup, you know. Christopher Nicholas was one. Robert Scarlett was the other player. And what the next shooter name? Robert Scarlett, Christopher Nicholas, Keith Kelly. There was a couple more. There was one that played for Jamaica. He played really well. Sean Fraser, the Wolf brother, Woolery Wolf. Them you there. What you call him? Yeah, my next youth too. You have a set of youth for the really good. Really good. Me watch your interview with Bibi. I'm glad Bibi mentioned her name. Because me I watch Costa Rica. Me watch a game when we fail to qualify for the World Cup of 98. And Costa Rica beat us Stadium 2-1. Me there in the stadium. See? And when the man them bring on Fan Griffith on the field, me say, boom, that's the youth that could have play ball, excuse me language. That's the youth that could have play ball. So the man knock some ball, brother. Steve Green and them youth, them are youth, live up to them potential. And them youth, that's some good ball, brother. Very good ball, I feel like, say, and them youth that need to carry the torch after 98. See?
And next money I miss out on you named Ian Fogo was one of the top midfielder for Tivoli. And he never carried.
That was a good player too. But then you have what the next youth name, man?
Reggie
No man, that youth player, Garfield Reed was a good player. But he used to play for Rivali.
Garfield, the left back.
He used to play midfield sometimes, do you know?
Yeah, me know him as a left back. He kicks on wicked free kick.
So hold on then. You know what much of him career?
Yeah.
Dance, you know.
Oh.
14 much of him career, you know. Because listen now, when him get a contract for going on in a Europe, when him don't play a match for a Saturday now, or a Friday, Jamaica and there, brother, the next day or next 2 days. And constantly him do that till him ruin his career. So this is something that we have to look for.
And then you turn to Carl Stevens was a good baller.
No, Carl Stevens was a good. This all right. So Carl Stevenson was that to me is what? Huh?
Him is a midfielder, tall youth. It's a play for white over.
In track.
Yeah. You see him? I one of the most intelligent baller, you know. And now we're gonna talk about Carl. Carl coming on system.
Carl was slow. He was slow.
Slow enough, brother. Slow and relative in a football. Ralph Rama one of the slowest ball in the world. That's what I'm saying, brother.
That is facts.
So you can't say him slow. You can't use slow. Listen, I don't know why man of you I talk about man slow now. They have enough players where have different capabilities with different speed.
Cargill is slow. Whitmore never that fast either.
Exactly. No. So you can't say him slow, but just let me talk. Well, the thing about Carl Stevens is, and this is the thing now with enough of the youth them in Jamaica now, is that Carl grew up in a system, was an uptown system, a prominent high school system, and him left and come to America, and when him do, him come through the same system, the collegiate system, and end up up here, MLS. Now, you know why he sustained himself? Because he had the discipline. Now for that, you don't have the discipline.
Me not cut to me have to go around because the jam, but there's one player me have to say something to you, and me get to realize enough man could have played for Jamaica, or if they take football serious, enough of them will not see them. We never see them. You never see them. Me never see them. I mean, I'll tell you a perfect example. When I witness ball and me ever witness in my life. Not say my weakness. But me I tell you that man did have great potential for playing at anybody, any team. He used to play for Charlotte, you know. He used to play for Charlotte. See him? You remember the same brother when the man said thief you see him about money?
Yeah.
When man said part of it, Zachary Harding. He's not a normal baller. Me I tell you, I say if I'm seeing him play.
Listen, but in Germany, you them?
He's a striker, but him up in another class. Him up in another class, but the man never take football serious. And when I say, we used to use the same field as Jamaica national team. It's true. And I tell you, me never know, say, the man have them type of touches that line. When the man touch a ball, the man look like a master class, brother. I tell you. Anybody who know him probably can't tell you. Or anybody who play a shot wood probably can't tell you. Because long after me know say me also even play a shot wood. Check out the profile. And when you from Tivoli near Andrew Chisholm, they call Rusty. Check out the youth. Check out the
Me hear about him. Me hear about him.
So a whole heap of footballers, have great potential we never see.
No, they couldn't make the team game time, bro, because there was other talents there too. And I like
part of that too. Part of that
yeah.
for a long while.
Yeah, we could have probably picked a team, but in back in a few years we had more competition.
For a long while, the thing Walter Boyd and under the whole Jamaica national team last stage. Believe it or not. Because there was man there that was probably equally as good as them or as good as them. I remember Remember Walter Boyd, when Walter Boyd was peak, and I run Premier League, Remember I said none of them still never broke Chippy Matt and I record it, Chippy Matt and I lead in goal scorer for Jamaica for the longest in the Premier League, Walter Boyd them prime.
No.
We never see them man in a national team.
No. And Pele Wilson them are I will see him.
Yeah. Pele Wilson the good still, in our younger days, In the real was Pele Wilson come like every man. One at time, everybody start talking about Pele Wilson like him all better than Walter Boyd. One at time, people are comparing with Walter Boyd.
Yeah. And time I look a boy, I watch him, I see the money are ball,
I think it's you want Pele Wilson to get the respect. You remember when I think now we score against? Okay, now we.
And now we are remember other team.
I think now we will play. And score. They say they get him, and there's a man starts. What?
Okay, rusty.
But me say was a good. Me say from school days the people them. I hear me here. Cause I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
But is it football, brother? You can't talk football because you like a man. You have to talk football because you fear. Cause me have a cousin was a sweeper for Jamaica, and I'm a family. I don't like family when me really close to, but I'm a family. I never like to when I'm play because I think you need too slow. And I'm a blood relative, I tell you about. I think the man is so slow, brother. When I'm play, like us.
Oh, yeah, Christopher Harvey, I talk about.
No, I'm not talking about
Oh, Shamar Thomas. Shamar Thomas, yeah, talk, man. Yeah. Shamar Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm more talk, but I'm the slowest defender I ever.
And I'm a family, brother. I tell you something else, I'm too slow, man. I'm not biased. When it comes to football, I'm not biased.
Yeah, man. Shamar Thomas was slow. I can't track why he didn't make that team final.
But me also cuss him hard.
Bro, me to see that man in our backline, and I wonder, bro, like how you make this a team, bro. A good youth still, Are you
he can't read the game well, but he was so slow.
Yeah, bro, good ball. I not lie, but bro, like me feel other players who could have replaced him easily, but a connection, a Portmore thing connection,
No, man. At the time, to me, he was the most impressive sweeper in Jamaica. But
right?
But he play. I think he play in the rest too.
Yeah, man, I'm a left baller, man, good baller. But it's just not my type of defender. You understand?
Me like my defender with a little more speed.
Tyrone Marshall, them are my type. Them are my type of defenders, Them wild, mad, crazy, no nonsense, no Garfield Reed. Them and them rate as my defenders.
You see with Tyrone Marshall now? You see if you ever met Jamaica people hate you. You could have played the best game because even the same Costa Rica game though, I tell you say. I go watch when Costa Rica beat 2-1. I remember, I think Tyrone Marshall did score. I remember what did that, but in the never played good in a one game, he never played good and everybody turned against Tyrone Marshall. In another game, every ball in touch people bone. And he was one of the best players on the field and them still take him off.
That was a good defense.
Yeah, anybody, I don't know if nobody remember that the year after 98 when we didn't qualify for World Cup and we played Costa Rica, see them and beat it 2-1.
Remember Travis Spencer them probably remember Royal University.
Because me there that game live.
Wait till they have peer booing it.
Brother, I even touch him and touch the ball, man. And the funny thing, the man never don't play about it.
Yeah, but you know what happened? Them grow to love him because I think in our last days him become better and better for in last 4 years.
No, and I last. Let me like him in I first and I last. Yeah.
He was one of my favorite players. I used to like seeing him in the back. He helped out a bit. And him play
Good player. Very intelligent player. Yeah.
Very
You have a next,
intelligent.
you have a next player with a good to him. He play in England. He play midfield. I think he play midfield and sometime up on the wing. When you man?
Mackinac.
No, man, born in Jamaica. I always say after Whitmore, him are the best player. I say after Whitmore. No, that's
Bigger Thompson, Omar Daly, Kimar Daly.
Omar Daly.
Oh, yeah, man. Omar Daly, the man general, bro. What you see them man?
After Whitmore, him are the most commanding player I see in a Jamaica team.
Yeah, them man, they're dog, man. Them man, they rough up any boy, anytime, anywhere. Omar Daly, them are a real Jamaican, brother. Them man, they will fight the rest of their life for Jamaica, brother. May I tell you that?
Anyway, I leave you guys, because
yeah, man. I say, sure, go in. Look at more.
Yeah.